Hello, we're here for Ireland and New Zealand. Grudge match of the century. This is going to be an absolute cracker. Grab a can and come back to us after this introduction.
Come on. Well,
What's the crack?
how are you doing?
Absolutely pumped.
Absolutely is right. The teams are getting ready to come out onto the field.
Yeah.
I'd say the atmosphere must be unreal.
Friday night under lights. Couldn't ask for much more now, in fairness.
Yeah. For anyone watching, grab yourselves an old tea, water, beer, whiskey, whatever it is you're
Grab
having.
yourselves a
And
fucking beer.
let's
Don't be
hope the
wussing out
next
in it.
80 minutes is mind-blowing stuff.
Looks cool there.
The
now, coming
lights
out
are
with
out,
the lights and all that,
flames are
isn't
up.
it?
Class.
The D4 crowd are happy anyway with the Friday evening. If you're driving up and down the country, it doesn't really suit much. But but for those living a couple of 100 yards away, it's all right. Like,
Yeah. I'm just kind of glad they've gone for a different song rather than Zombie. They've taken a good song now and nearly killed it. Like every goddamn, if they win a line out
It's
now,
used
they
for
play the
everything
fucking
now,
song.
like. So,
But yeah, huge. These teams haven't met since the World Cup, huh?
yeah, not that long ago. They don't meet that often. Like even you go back and you think, the sexty miss with the penalty. That was 2012, I think. It didn't play again until 2016, until Soldier Field, like.
Or was it 20? All right, okay.
2012 or 2013.
13 or 2013,
yeah, maybe
I
just
think.
2013.
Yeah.
But
They
you
scored,
know,
they
like
scored at the debt, was it, to win it?
Just scored it. He missed the kick to win it, sure.
Oh, what was the one where the All Blacks beat us in the last play of the game? There, it was round in.
Well, yeah, but that one was to put it out. He had the kick to put it out of sight.
Oh, yeah, okay. But
So,
yeah, no, looking forward to it. No, big time. Anything I've seen so far leading into this stock, it's just
too close to call.
well, that plus the confidence is sky high in both camps. So,
Well, the bookies have Ireland 6-point favourites, which I think
6
is,
points?
Yeah, I think
Wow.
is an awful lot.
Jesus, that's being
I
a
think
bit
that's
generous.
an awful lot. No, I'd make it a literally 50-50 game, like so.
Any of the All Blacks coverage I've seen leading up to this, they're all fully confident that they're going to do the job. I mean, look, they beat us in the World Cup, so I suppose you can understand why confidence is high.
Absolutely. Well, that's the thing. Like since Soldier Field, we've won 5 from 9, but lost the 2 that matter. The 2 World Cup quarterfinals. One got hammered in one.
Got hammered in one, and the other one was kind of soul destroying.
The last one was a bit soul destroying. The thing about the last one, that for me, was New Zealand had to play perfect rugby to beat us. Ireland had no scrum that day. There was no handling error. There was very few missed tackles from New Zealand. Everything they tried came off. Their defence was perfect. Their handling was perfect. Their physicality was right where it needed to be.
and at
And
the
they
risk of
probably
sounding,
needed Ireland to be slightly off. Do you know what I mean?
Yeah, we probably
Whereas
were
that would
a
have
small bit
been
too.
the other way around before. It would have been Ireland needing to be perfect and New Zealand needing to have an off
Oh,
day.
yeah. And it isn't too often you watch an Ireland-New Zealand game and New Zealand are pinned into their own half for the last 15 minutes.
Didn't go anywhere.
No,
but
I
we
didn't go
pinned them
anywhere.
in,
And
alright.
that's actually leads me on to another thing about Andy Farrell. Do you reckon he regrets not pulling Sexton off with 20 minutes to go and giving Crowley a lash at
Have
it?
to. Especially since how good Crowley has been since.
I know you're kind of thinking it's Sexton's last game and you want him to go out in his shield.
It's
all this
nothing to
kind
do
of
with
crap.
that. He thought
but
he was the
just-
best fella for the job.
Yeah.
There's no doubt,
But just he couldn't even run for a finish.
No,
He
I doubt he was
destroyed him.
out in his feet.
You would wonder if he'd made a change.
Do you think we're a bit
who knows?
hypocritical here in Ireland, Clive?
Over
I
what
have a
now?
question now.
Right, okay.
All fucking week now, we've been, since the all American election, we've been hearing Trump's too old and Biden's too old, but here we are with a fucking president that's about 197. looks like a fucking hobbit.
It's 4 pots of gold hidden around the fucking world.
It's not doing much for the fucking leprechaun stereotypes.
He'd want to be careful one of the rugby boys doesn't stand on him by accident.
Oh, yeah. Jesus.
Well, we have a look, Shane, at starting lineups.
Why not? We'll leave a chance.
I think everyone probably knows the teams now, but we'll just have a quick run through the 2:15. So, Andrew Porter, Ronan Kelleher, Finlay Beelum. Furlong missing's a huge loss, but Beelum isn't exactly a donkey coming in either.
No, 42.
Sheehan is probably the bigger loss. Massive loss. I'd gone for a long time. I didn't realise it was his ACL he did, so he's gone. Gone for the Six Nations, I reckon, the whole lot. It's a disaster. Joe McCarthy, you'll be interesting to see what kind of a game he is. Like, if he's on fire tonight now,
yeah,
he'll do damage.
He wouldn't have been playing in the Rugby World Cup. Like, he kind of got his starts to fall. I thought he was going to be a bolter for that World Cup squad. And he really didn't get his starts until the Six Nations. Like, he's a huge, he's a properly huge South African type second row.
Yeah, kind of one of these freakishly athletic types.
And freakishly big.
Yeah, James Ryan beside him. Then you've got, which has to be one of the best in the world, if not the best, row. Tyg Byrne, Vander Fleer, Caelan Doris. I mean, that's phenomenal.
Yeah, I mean, the back row was outplayed against New Zealand in the Rugby World Cup, so if they can have a good day, you'll be a long way.
Yeah, in fairness, Sam Kane and the boys were in Sevilla. They were on top that day. Jamison Gibson Park. In my opinion, this is slightly controversial. I think the best scrum half in the world.
Couldn't disagree with that.
I know DuPont is everything, but DuPont is kind of more like
DuPont is the best in the world, but Gibson Park is the second best in the world.
Do you get me where I'm coming from? DuPont is kind of a bit of a Ryle the Rovers. The guy is trying to do everything by himself. He's kicking it over heads.
Defendable. Like, he's 8 out of 10 every day. Like,
who's this now? Oh, Gibson Park. Oh, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. DuPont is a freak of nature. I think for just an out-and-out scrum half, just going about his business, I think Gibson Park is
but DuPont
phenomenal.
is still the best in the world.
Crowley, big test for him today. It would be great to see him do well. He did well against South Africa, in fairness. So, James Lowe, Bundy Aki, Gary Ringrose, Mac Hansen, and Hugo Keenan, this is the other thing I was going to get onto. So they're going with Will Jordan as their fullback recently. Kind of an exciting proposition, I suppose. But like, where you're looking at Will Jordan, they're kind of hoping he might be the fullback to dream of, and he's lethal dangerous coming in as a fullback, coming onto attacks. But is he coming up against the guy now who in the last at least 2 years has made himself the number one fullback in world rugby?
If Will Jordan has fault, it's defensively and it's positionally. That's where Keenan is never wrong. He's never out of place. He's always he makes it look easy.
Let's hope we haven't jinxed the poor bugger.
Masses of ground. The other nice Will Jordan stat for you, he has scored in every game he's played against Ireland. He scored a try.
Oh, well, that's okay.
So
let's hope that doesn't continue.
Continue this evening, yeah.
We'll go through the All Blacks. We've got Chamati Williams, Asafo Omua, came on actually against England last week and did well. An absolute beast of a lad.
Cody Taylor is out, so
that guy is one of these fellas who can run as fast as a winger, even though he's a hooker. He's a
Dan Sheehan,
freakish athlete. Tyrrell Lomax, Scott Barrett, Dupovai, Wallace Satiti. Big hopes for this fella.
He's a serious bit of stuff.
Sam Kane and Ardy Sevilla, they don't need any introduction in fairness. Ratim at scrum half, McKenzie getting the call.
Well, with Barrett out, there was no choice really.
Yeah, be interesting to see how he goes.
Yeah,
bit of pressure on him as well.
He's
no?
that mercurial kind of out half, like he can do everything with the ball, but it's where he can bring you enough consistency and manage the game, I suppose.
Well, he can do everything, but he could do anything. That's the kind of type he is. Yeah. So then you have Caleb Clark, Jordy Barrett, Rico Ione, which will be interesting to see the reception he's going to get. Mark Chalea and Will Jordan, as we've just discussed at fullback. Well, that's a pretty solid team.
We talk about the reception he'll get, right?
The
whole country thought it was great when fucking O'Mahony said to Sam Cairn, "You're a shit rich."
I didn't like that.
No, I don't mind it. I don't mind a bit of ribbon like that and trying to wind the fella up. So,
well, if it didn't get out, if it was just between the two of them and they shook hands after the game and said, "Look, what happens in the game is just a bit of, just a bit of needle." But it was still a shitty thing to say.
So, yeah, but I only. The fact that Sexton was retiring, you've been knocked out to the World Cup, which is a bit classless, but if you give it, you got to be able to take it. Like.
And the other thing too, do you think he was right to whinge about it in the book? National Anthem's been played here now. The
These
crowd are
fellas
up.
have to, if the book hasn't got some level of honesty, what's the point in writing it? So a lot of current rugby players will see that as kind of betraying the confidence of the dressing room or the pitch. Look,
Sean O'Brien in the stand
you have to
watching
put something
on.
in the book, like.
Oh, they're looking for Sexton in the crowd, no doubt. THROUGH watching on.
And Jordy Barrett coming to Leinster.
Yeah. Because God knows they need silence.
They need more. Yeah. Like poor old Munster couldn't do it with a top quality
machine.
fucking centre, like.
Yeah.
Fuck's sake.
Well, just the 12 months, is it, or is it even that? Is it just for like?
Just a short-term contract. A bit like sure, Moanga has gone to Japan. They're hoping to get him back, and then there's the other fellow, the winger that played against Ireland in the World Cup, Laguanu or something like that. But he's gone to Toulon until the middle of next year as well. Like so,
Right.
They let him off in those short-term
Yeah, he'd have
contracts
time enough
to
coming
earn their
back.
money, and
Yeah,
then they
he'd
come
probably
back for the next World Cup. Like that's generally how they've
He
done
may
it. Like.
even make it back for the Rugby Championship if it's
the same with Dan Carter, going to fucking when he was Raj that time, and where was he? Racing, and he was in Toulon. Like they let him off and bring him back.
Shoulder to shoulder rings out.
And Doris captain,
I think he deserves it.
he definitely deserves it.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's been unbelievable. It'd be great to see McCarthy have a good game today. Jeez, he's a giant, isn't he? Okay.
Yeah, he's properly big guy. Properly big.
Are you worried?
20 stone second row.
Yeah. Are you worried a bit about the scrum today?
I am very worried.
If
about
it turns
the scrum,
into one of these games where they're getting destroyed, yellow card, things get very messy.
The Irish scrum is an injury away from getting absolutely destroyed like it did against England in 2019.
Yeah, I know, yeah.
And when you see Keane Healy still getting his place in the bench.
Yeah, which is kind of scary.
It's scary.
Yeah. Sorry to God, there must be someone coming through.
Actually, shout out to Keane Healy. If he comes on tonight, he'll be one behind O'Driscoll for the all-time cap score. O'Driscoll is 132, and if Healy gets capped tonight, he'll have 131.
And the last 40 of them as a sub.
Yeah.
over the last 5 years.
And he played about as much rugby in one. O'Driscoll played as much rugby in one game as Healy did in his entire career.
Well, I suppose, look, we're not being harsh, but yeah. Still, it's a phenomenal achievement. Some going to be called into squads at the ages now.
And given the injuries he had when he was younger too, like he was in the point of giving it up with an ankle injury, I think there about 5 or 6 years ago, and managed to get to some surgeon that got him back, and like I said, an unbelievable kind of second part of his career when it was almost finished. Like so,
yeah. We are approaching Haka time. It'll be interesting to see. I would love to see.
I hope the crowd respect the Haka now. I really do hope they don't boo him. The English crowd booed him last week. I thought it was classless.
No, but I get that. But I would like to see. I would like to see the opposite team being able to do something, like in opposition to the Haka. You just have to stand there like a.
Was it Willie Anderson that time? Do you remember they all walked up to him and then they banged it?
Yeah.
But
I'd rather they walked right up to their face.
Right into their faces.
Yeah, and let them do their Haka.
But
fucking stare them down by. Yeah.
There's a bit of noise, but I don't hear any booing anyway, thank God. It is a class spectacle, isn't it?
It is, but...
Did you go back and watch the old Hackers from the 60s and 70s? They were pathetic. They were like...
Oh, there was a bit of a...
They were like something you'd see at a junior disco.
It's almost like an Austin Powers jumping into the air into the finish it.
Yeah. Just like someone did it to you as a dare, like, just fucking desperate stuff.
Oh, it is Ione, is it leading it?
Oh, it's Ione leading it, yeah. Oh, there's
there's O'Mahony.
Wish he was starting not out.
Yeah, but I'd say chomping at the bit to come on when he gets the chance, and he will.
Good one to get on.
Yeah.
I see we've a few watching anyway live, so folks, if you are online, let us know you're there. Don't be
and do you know
don't
what?
be a Peter Flannery lurking there in the background. Get in a few comments and let us know you're there. Let us know
send in your predictions. Anyone watching, send in your predictions. Who's going to get the score right, the winner right?
Don't forget to like the video, hit that thumbs up.
Ireland are walking him down. Ireland are walking him down here.
Oh, Ireland are giving an old walk.
Oh, look at this! They're walking towards each other. That's the
game
job.
Is going to kick off fight.
Oh yeah.
Oh, this is going to be quality. This is going to be quality.
Yeah, for sure. Oh yeah, good to see the walk down. Obviously, that's why they started so far away, so they could walk them down.
You can't cross the halfway line. Yeah.
Yeah.
Good to see Hansen back too after the injury.
It is. Be curious to see how he goes because
Yeah,
he's been
yeah.
out a long time.
I believe your man Farrell gave him an awful going over after the first test in South Africa. Told them they weren't up to physicality, wasn't up to that they were fucking
But
soft. That
Jesus,
they were,
I tell you, it
apparently
fucking
the
worked.
players had never seen it. He absolutely went through him for a shark.
Well, I tell you, it worked because I've never, and you, it was watching fan reactions, watching Rugby Expert.
Oh, the first half was...
Ireland came out and bullied
The
them. And
physicality
they actually,
was
they
phenomenal.
bait the shit out of them
Yeah,
for the first
for the
half.
first
It was
half,
just
they did, yeah.
unreal. And, you know, I've always known the Irish.
and then they nearly lost the game.
Yeah.
You know.
Oh, sure, took 2 wonder drop goals to snatch it. But he's another weapon to bring off the bench, and if it's a tight game tonight as well for Ollie.
Oh, he is, yeah.
Yeah.
He's playing very well for Leinster, like, to be fair to him. And a good clear roots with him as well. We'd have to give that shout out to his family near Kilmaley, so
Yeah.
one of our own.
Now we're going to cut to Johnny Sexton in the crowd. I wonder is he there? Surely he is.
Oh, because he's been with the squad. I think they said he wasn't coming to the game.
Fair enough. Didn't want to be a distraction.
So
They'll find him now with a fake mustache, the big glasses, and a big stupid cap.
Rod O'Gara mask on or something.
Oh, I forgot to bring my red MAGA cap. I'm sorry about that, folks. I promised Cullum in Barcelona I'd have it on.
Ah, Jesus.
I was halfway out in the car going, shit, forgot it. We're about to start here.
We are ready to go.
Come on, Ireland.
The All Blacks kick off.
Off to a good start now, Vital. In fairness, they usually do. We are underway.
Ireland playing into the Lansdowne end, if you want to call it that.
First big kick for Lowe.
Low with the big left boot. Good kick.
Nothing wrong
Up
with
to
that.
halfway. Oh, did he?
No, I just kept it in.
All right. I thought it was gone out. The fucking graphic went up at the wrong time.
Keenan takes the
Keenan
first
with a
high
big
one
catch.
anyway. Oh, Crowley puts one up there for Henson to chase. Oh, Mackenzie has it.
Too
Oh,
much
good
time in the
tackle,
old
Velo.
ball, like, would you? Nothing outrageous in it yet, anyway, Clive.
I was watching an interview during the week, Doc, Zinzin Brook, you know, and he was hoping that New Zealand kind of rub Ireland's nose in it tonight. You know, obviously,
He was some fucking player as I knocked the rugby ball. Some catch by me.
oh, that's a knock on. Yeah, ref has spotted it. And Ireland have the scrum. That's a good pressure.
Anyway, what was all Zinzan playing?
Zinzin, whatever, they were doing an interview and it was kind of going through his career. Went on for over an hour, but I kind of skirted on to...
He was some fucking
No,
player.
if I get time, I'll go back and watch it again. But he was just saying he hopes that he was hoping they win. He said it'd be a tight game, but he said he'd love them to see them go and rub Ireland's noses in it. Basically, I give him a high.
Yeah, which is fair
Yeah,
enough.
which is fair enough especially as an ex-All Black. But I went on. I said, "Geez, you know what? I can't even really remember the fella." So I went on to watch highlights of him. Holy shit! The
Oh, yeah,
man
he
a
was
freak.
world class.
Yeah, but like there was one of them there, like a number 8, say number 8. He played number 8, but there's one of them there. He must be 40, 50 yards out and
Drop goal.
Drop goal. You're just going. You never,
was his
ever
speciality.
in your fucking life see a
I think
fella.
he played for a season or two with Quins with Keith Wood. I've heard Wood talking about him a few times. I've seen some of his highlights and stuff, but like hard as
Oh,
fucking
hard as nails.
nails.
Yeah. Oh, he was nailing lads with tackles. But jeez, you see a guy pumping drop goals over as well. You're like, Christ above it.
I reckon there was a game, I can't remember, it was the Rugby World Cup in 03 or something, where they targeted, he said it himself, like, they targeted Woods to take him out, like. And he was one of the ones given the fucking job to do it, like. They said he was Ireland's only threat when we took him out of the game, like. Just openly admitted.
Yeah.
Years
Which
later,
is-
like. but-
yeah. But sure, that was commonplace.
Oh, commonplace.
Furlong must be absolutely sick. Was there was a small chance he could have made it? Was it a hamstring strain?
Hamstring,
Yeah. And they're saying he might be back next week, is it? Or
Sure, don't risk him, I suppose.
Yeah.
they're the
Oh,
things
sure,
you-
Jez. You'd...
Could be out for the season then, you know.
Oh, what's the ref going to do here? Reset.
This will be interesting first scrum.
Yeah, first scrum. Early collapse needing a reset here. Let's just hope the Ireland scrum holds
his
tough.
Santos just a slip anyway.
Yeah.
Brian Flannery's in the house. Brian reckons Ireland by 10. Peter Flannery reckons 22-17 Ireland. We never gave our own prediction.
Ireland by 10. Jeez, you never know. But what am I going to go for? I think I'm going to go for 32-27 Ireland. I think it'll be a big score game.
I don't think it will be. I just looking at the pitch there now, and that's a bit slippy. I'm going to go for a bit lower score than that. I go 25-22 Ireland. Well, scrum was solid anyway.
Yeah, it's holding its own there. First real chance of an attack for Ireland now.
But New Zealand felt like those, you'll go back in the likes of him and
great. James Ryan makes a few metres.
The old pros they had, like they had
That's great play. Go on, Bill.
Go on, Billiam.
Sorry, Doc, you were saying
You're all
there.
right. They've had so many of those old pros now who were top class, world class players.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? We have the 2 or 3. They have 40
Well, he was
2 or 3.
he was just saying, it's a knock on. Is it accidental knock on? Sickner. He was saying how it literally used to come to Ireland back in the day and just like it was a piss easy, like walking the park. It was a non-contest. Like, you know, it said if we kept our discipline and went through all the set pieces and everything and just did everything as you should, you know, just kept it nice and tight and went about your business. He said we knew we'd absolutely annihilate.
I was listening to Andrew Tribble on the pod during the week, and he was being asked, like, do you think they didn't know, you know, that all where they didn't even know your name, like? And he said, well, the first game, he says, I was up against Dougie Howlett. Now, he said, Dougie Howlett probably knew my name, and he said he was meticulous with his preparation. There's no way, he said, your man, not Sevilla, what was that winger, that he was lethal. And Mulls Mullina were up against him in the back line as well. He said, there's no way they knew his name, he said. And he said, think about it. To them, he says, if we played Namibia, he said, we wouldn't know the players' names. To them, we were Namibia.
Yeah. Which was fair enough too. Like.
They were used to betting us, he says, 40-0 and 60-0. And do you know what I mean?
Was it over 100 years or something that record was going for? Something?
28 games before we won one, like one draw, 27 wins. What year was the draw, Clive? Do you know?
No.
73.
Go away.
A very low score, 9-all or 11-all or something like that. Just
piss and rain.
Yeah.
Muckfest. What did you make of the Munster All Blacks game?
That was a good game.
They were well in it for a long time.
They were well in it, and they made a lot of silly errors saying all that. But like, it was great to see them put up a performance, and it was brilliant to see a packed Thomond Park, full crowd, atmosphere up. Do you know, like that? You just don't get that now because they're not good enough. Like,
which is a killer, yeah. But no, in fairness, like that the start to the second half after the All Blacks had the yellow, it was just a shocking bad start to the second half, conceding 2 tries when the opposition are around to 14. Oh, Schmenalty.
Penalty for protecting the kicker, I'd say. The new rule coming into effect.
Clark, is it? Penalty against Clark?
Yeah, disrupting the chaser.
Or I don't think it was against Clark. Clark was the lad who caught it, I think. Was it someone else came in to obstruct? Surely, yeah. Going for the 3 points.
The new rules coming into effect there, folks. You can't. There's a clamp down now on protecting the kicker, so you have to get out of the way and let the
Ione. Look at him shifting.
No, it was Barrett, I'd say.
Ione does it too. Watch him shift in the shoulder here. He leans into him.
It's more on Hansen. No, Barrett.
They're
both of them do it, to be fair. Both of them do it.
This isn't a bad one to start off, Crowley. Hopefully he knocks it over.
As central
as you could hope for.
If you don't get this, you're in serious trouble.
And
over the black spot.
3-0.
What more could you ask for? Our 2 colleagues let us down tonight, folks. Mr. Hines and Mr. Flannery. We'll forgive Flannery. He had to work. I suppose that comes first. But
no excuse.
Hines was supposed to get down from Sligo, and there was all kinds of excuses, and the job went wrong.
Yeah. Oh, you got. Yeah. Oh, my back. Forget about it. Okay. New Zealand restart.
He hates doing the soccer, but he doesn't turn up for any other sport we managed to cover.
He'll bitch him on about the soccer, yeah, and then, geez, that rugby will be brilliant.
No show.
Fuck's sake. Tis more Jimmy No Mate Sports tonight, Doug, than Great Mate Sports.
Tis life.
2 fallen soldiers. Great clearance.
Gibson Park doing Gibson Park things.
He's quality, doesn't he? Jeez, he's just the last 2-3 years he's just been unreal.
You've the similar hairstyle anyway, Clive.
Yeah. Try off and meet him at the barbers.
No wonder you're fucking trying to say he's the best scrum half in the world. You wouldn't grow the beard like him. You would be the head of him, I'd say. I'm expecting some big hits in this game. There hasn't been the raw physicality I was expecting so far, anyway.
Oh, what happened there? Ref says play on. Oh, it's a break here from Retima. Lowe does very well there.
Out of nothing as well. Like, that's where they're so dangerous, isn't it?
Yeah,
the unstructured fucking play. That's a penalty, ref.
Oh,
he's
he's off his feet, is he?
I didn't think he was.
One of the legs was down, I think. Kelleher gives away a penalty.
Who's taking a bang?
What happened there? Did your man go to throw it back and dropped it?
He dropped it, but he knocked it backwards.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, loaded very well there. Just the way it came out there. So yeah, looking like 3 points on the up for grabs here for the All Blacks. I presume they're kicking.
I don't see what that penalty is for.
I think he gave it against Kelleher. He was
on his feet.
Yeah, no, one of them was, but I think the other leg was down. I think so anyway. I don't know for sure, but that's what I'd be guessing.
Just Beelan went down with a knock. Jesus Christ, if we played the whole thing with Tom O'Toole and he only a young enough prop, like.
A reasonably straightforward one to get Mackenzie up and going.
Yeah, level the scores. Keep it interesting anyway. You don't want it to be over too early, like.
No, fuck no.
No, we'll give him a chance. Beelan must be up anyway.
Yeah, he should
exact same kick
yeah,
the other side
pretty
of the
much.
pitch, basically.
A sitter for a pro.
Yeah, straight over the black spot as well. 3-3. I forget to stick up the old score there, Clive.
Yeah. I was waiting for the VAR call, Shane. Is that it's been allowed? It is.
You're just been allowed, yeah. You're okay there. What about Scott Robinson? He was fucking waiting long enough to get in there anyway, wasn't he?
I like him. I see some people are giving out during the week they don't think he handles himself as well in press conferences as other fellas did. I think he comes across as a genuine bloke.
Because you should what you handle yourself in the press conference
exactly.
As long as you're getting the best you can out of the team.
Yeah. And sure, he's only in the door, so it's going to take him time, obviously.
Yeah, he's supposed to be top quality coach.
And then you're coupling that with the fact that they have a lot of legends who've stepped away in the last couple of years. Probably a few more could be going,
Played with Ards back in the day in the old AIL, so he's not unfamiliar to these shores.
Yeah, what is he? Family up the north as well?
Up the north, yeah.
So
played with Newton Ards. 93, I think, around then.
Oh, it was cool to have some bit of a link.
He was back up there after they came over, reconnecting with a few.
Oh, dropped back, got away with that one. Crowley runs into the ref.
Not
a bad move. Not a bad move.
No.
Ref blows himself for not moving away.
Ireland are getting quick ball.
Bundy Aki. Jesus, very uncharacteristic. Even he's in shock.
There was nothing wrong with the pass either.
No. I'd say he was half looking out beside him before he went to catch it.
It was one of those just took a eye off it.
Oh, God. Yeah, very unlike him.
He was looking straight ahead before he caught the ball.
Bundy Aki in genuine shock here. What just happened?
I see our moderator is in the comments. Useless prick.
Flano, you're more than welcome.
JTHX, you're very welcome. My French wouldn't be great. No, I let the translator.
Je m'appelle Clive. Tout t'appelle Doug.
Benny, you might Google Translate that there and type it back into the chat comment, will you? But you're very welcome.
You're very welcome.
I presume you're coming over from Instagram after following our reel that is 2.5 or 3 million views at this stage. So more than welcome. That was some reel.
Yeah.
the Toulon boys, and they're kicking the living shit out of each other.
French rugby a little bit different back in the day.
Ball straight out over the line from the kickoff, and the two boys go in for the scrum and absolutely bait, living lumps on each other.
But the gas thing is, they probably stood around afterwards and had their few beers, few glasses of wine, all of them battered. And
the end of the thing is the dressing room, and fellas just walking around bollock naked in with the crowd, and the whole lot is absolutely priceless. Different times, like.
Oh, go on. This is good pressure from Ireland. Ends a penalty. Knock on, no?
Scrum.
Oh, yeah, knock on. I thought he'd actually given a penalty.
No. Paul, you're welcome.
Good to see you, Paul.
Oh, there's a bit of McCarthy. Oh, that's what we've been waiting for.
Oh, that's the
style of McCarthy, boy.
We're 12 minutes in and McCarthy's.
This is what I've been waiting for since the start. Proper physicality, proper bite. They don't like each other short.
Rob Dunn's favourite actor in the crowd here watching.
Who's that?
Paul Mescal, is it?
Dunny can't take them GA shorts off, sure. Jesus, he's a disgrace going around the town.
Jeez, that was great to see McCarthy.
He's goal chain and he's
no respect, boy. No respect. Oh, what a great tackle the ring was.
No,
just Barrett comes into him.
Barrett came in. McCarthy was only tapping his own fella in the back. Just if there was a man in the Irish team I'd have gone for, it wouldn't be Joe McCarthy.
Well, I suppose Barrett is trying to, similar size of a man, he's trying to let him know he's not. Yeah, McCarthy was having none of it.
He's no Sam Whitelock.
Little bit of a kind of a stop-start to this game. Is there? I mean, you're just kind of with the flow in rugby hasn't really had a chance to get going.
O'Connell is baiting us here. He says Ireland are the most overhyped team in the planet. At Rugby World Cup time, I'd agree. But to be fair, I saw a difference when they went down to New Zealand and won, and then when they went down to South Africa during the summer and won the second test. You have to say they're walking the walk as well as talking the talk. In general, I tend to agree. And certainly Rugby World Cup time, we lose the run of ourselves.
Still shit the talks. No, having said that, I suppose if we're being some bit kind of easy on them, you'd have to. It was a tough group. I mean, you're playing Scotland. No, they obliterated Scotland. Great start. Then you meet South Africa. That was an absolute bruiser. And then you're going on to face the All Blacks, and then the two semi-finals turned out to be farces because you had two brilliant teams and two absolute dirt teams that came through easy groups. Now it's no excuse. End of the day, they shit the tags. But the only positive I took from that was that they were camped out in the All Blacks for the last 15 minutes.
Another day you win that game and you go on to the final.
There was 32 or 3 phases before they lost the ball. And eventually, and lads couldn't walk. They were so wrecked, but they were still trying.
But like the top 4 teams in the world.
Just going back to before that, but your man's held up try like.
Yeah. Jody Barrett got in under Doris.
He gets that down. That's the game over. Ireland are into a World Cup semi-final, which basically meant we were going to get to a World Cup final because the semi-finals were a walkover.
What was the biggest disgrace in that World Cup was the draw. Like there's top 4 teams in the world, no matter what way you look at it, are Ireland, South Africa, New Zealand and France.
Yeah.
And the 4 of them to be the one side of the draw was an absolute disgrace.
Yeah. But sure, I see they've changed the rules for the next World Cup. But whoever came up with that, it was absolutely idiotic. Picking your groups 3 years out, it was absolutely
and even
insanity.
France, they were very unlucky not to beat South Africa.
Yeah,
you could have had Ireland and France in the final as easy as you could have had South Africa and New Zealand.
England were unlucky not to beat South Africa.
Yeah.
Do you know?
Fine margins. Great catch
low.
What's that for? Oh, same thing again, protecting the kicker.
This obstruction fucking thing now is... But sir, as your man was saying there, are you going to have guys now? He just said it there. He reckons that Mac Hansen deliberately ran into your man.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
You're going to have lads pulling the piss of this now because.
But what you're going to have to do is just get out of the way, or stop. 100%, just stop. Still, don't move.
Yeah. I suppose for the first couple of weeks and months of it, teams will realise then just stay away like the plague.
New Zealand go for the corner.
But I suppose the other side of it too, Doc, if you completely stay away then, when your man catches it, he's going to get absolutely slaughtered, and you won't be within a close proximity to help him out. Like,
Oh, I'd agree with you, Paul. The media have an awful lot to answer for when it comes to hyping up Ireland. Like, there's this absolute kind of refusal to be almost critical of them at times. I don't disagree with that in any way, shape, or form.
Great tackle on
Absolute
Ione.
massive tackle on Ione.
By Ringrose.
Ringrose gets one back for his buddy. Sexty will be loving that one.
Paul, the media are septic when it comes to this team, but that's why people tune into Great
Great
Sports.
Sports.
Yeah, for the old
We'll call
down-to-earth,
it as it is. And
do
that's
down
for
the
fucking
local
sure.
approach to rugby.
And we'll have a bit of crack down and have a few cans. We
You're
won't
not-
we won't take it too seriously, folks.
You're not going to hear that on TV. He made a buzz of that.
There's a bit of physicality levels in this now. I've gone up a notch there.
Someone's
since
getting
the row.
raked there.
This South African ref.
Oh,
The All Blacks in full floor. Something still to watch there. They're fucking
they're lethal, sure.
something out of nothing. Like,
Yeah, here we go. Will Jordan to Leia. Oh, he throws it back to James Lowe, who gets it clear.
clearance
That's not a
kick.
bad kick from where he
No.
was.
it's unstructured though.
Yeah, and they're
This is where
They're-
you have to be careful. Oh, great tackle,
super
Van der
tackle.
Fleer. That is unreal work rate.
super tackle.
He's a great bit of stuff, to be fair to him.
Yeah. Who do you reckon gets player of the year? Do you reckon
Tyke
Doris?
Byrne rips it.
Oh,
And McCarthy juggles with it. Finds the safety of the floor.
it must go to a South African player, surely, does
Has
it?
to, sure.
Yeah.
Your Menace was the winger.
Or one of the boys in the pack, no?
Could do.
Oh,
Great contestant there from Hansen, but
he's away.
no, Doris has him.
Who's it?
Samea, it says it.
It's Clark, I think.
He's a big fucker, that Almoa, isn't he?
they're
They're all big fuckers. Yeah, yeah. Well, to be fair, even we turned on the old game here to be watching it. We had TV3 on first, but I couldn't stick Horgan, Matt Williams, and Rob Carney. So we flicked over to TNT, who have Raj and Austin Healy and Zebo, who's slightly better, and Craig Doyle.
Yeah.
Slightly better.
Yeah, like, for anyone who's outside of Ireland who might be watching or tuning in, hey, Stephanie, on Ireland. Everybody in Ireland can't stand Joe Malloy, Matt Williams, and poor old Horgan. No one watches.
No.
It's dreadful muck.
And yeah, it's got.
Or that must be the most depressing TV studio of all time. No matter what the result is, they're just like three. Just, what did you think of that, Matt?
the studio looks like it was made in a budget of
yeah.
a fiver.
it was a transition year project for the local school.
Do you know?
Yeah.
I'd say we've definitely spent more money at the
I
sports
think
studio
we
than the boys
actually-
in TV3 have anyway.
I think if we're being honest, we actually do have a better studio than fucking TV3.
Better fucking analysis too. Bit more cranky.
Well, at least we can call it when they're shit.
Yeah, we can actually be critical of an Irish player.
That was shit. They'd have to go. Oh, he mistimed his tackle there.
We mightn't have the full intricacies of the game down to
Ah,
a T,
look,
but
yeah,
we
yeah,
know
sure,
enough.
what we're
We know
lacking in
enough.
certain.
What we're lacking in knowledge will make up for in bullshit life.
Yeah, well, sure, look. Whatever we can trade water in, Shane.
Two of us here tonight, like, you know, we normally have the 3 or 4, and we have to fucking keep this going, like, you know. It's
Yeah.
lucky we're
What was it Hines always has going there?
naturally
and
talented.
He'd be pulling into the air there and he'd have the radio going in the old van. Did you think I would leave you die? You fucking did tonight, Hines, mate. Boys, I'm too far away.
What arm I thought was flat, I was the Ralph Harris fan.
He always struck me as a Harris fan.
Yeah.
Kamala Harris, Ralph Harris, I tell you, you'll get it all on
yeah.
Grey Bait
You'll
Sports,
be getting-
folks.
He's be out fucking electioneering now for Simon Harris as well.
I'd
man.
say Ralph-
He's a fucking hard on for the Harrises. That's what he has.
Ralph had more of a chance getting elected than fucking Kamala. Fuck's sake. Do you see they're absolutely cutting each other to pieces now? They're looking for people to blame. Poor old Joe's getting it again. Shane Horgan is... Oh, this is dangerous.
Great
Great
tackle.
tackle.
Gibson Park and
Van der Fleer
finishes the job again, mops up. That is unreal
Turnover.
stuff. He's having a man of the match performance so far.
Ireland could do with a little bit of attack in rugby now, Shane, don't you think? There's been All Blacks for the last 8 minutes. Oh, has he been taken out off the ball?
After there, ref. There's a bit after there.
Great tackle
Scott
again.
Barrett,
Keenan takes out.
All out, Doris. Come on, break away now, Ireland.
Van der Fleer. It's an advantage. Gibson Park's away. He gets his penalty.
Right.
Back for the penalty.
Worth trying.
Oh, was there anything off the ball there in Gibson Park? Nothing. It's handbags.
He didn't quite get to doing the Craig Casey got off of what's the fella that's gone to Leinster, the second row, the big lad.
Oh, Snyman.
Yeah, Snynham. Do you remember that in the summer? He absolutely lamped Casey in the first after the pass went to kick went in the first test.
Yeah, that's right, yeah.
And not an Irish player laid a glove on him.
Poor old Casey, like.
Oh, apparently that was part of Andy Farrell's video analysis the following day. He ate him over fucking.
Well, I tell you one thing.
Letting it happen
like,
and
I know we kind of touched
backing
it.
away from it, like.
I know we kind of touched it already, like, but the Donald is back. Paul, I know you probably heard me say it earlier, but I actually had a red hat and everything ready, and I left the fucking thing at home. I'm sick, but anyway, it'll be there for the next day.
As long as we get an old live event in Doonbeg, I'll be happy.
But just that Ireland performance in the second game against South Africa, that first half was just.
Oh yeah, the
just
physicality levels. I'm not sure I've ever seen that like it from an Irish team.
It's a bit going off in ribbons and.
Is that Ringrose again?
Ringrose is having a great game, yeah.
Oh, fuck,
just as we said.
That's brilliant from Satiti, the new All Black number 6. He is a beast.
He looks young enough.
Oh, he's only early 20s. He's only out. I think he was under 20 last season.
He's a big unit. Oh no! That's him coming over the top. Yeah. Sorry.
That's the thing with the Polynesians. Like at 20 years of age, they're ready to play international rugby. Whereas most Irish fellas aren't ready until I think the average age where they get their first cap is 24. So there's 4 more years of development to go into. Just purely because of your physicality and your DNA. Like
McCarthy, McCarthy's probably ahead of
24, 25,
but he's probably ahead of his schedule in that way. But he's the rare occurrence, right?
Yeah,
in
and
Irish
particularly
rugby,
for props and stuff. You couldn't even move that, I'd say, in Irish terms to 27 or 8, like, before they're ready to play at that
fucking
level.
Advantage All Blacks here. Omua, who is an absolute rocket, considering he's a hooker, said the actress to the bishop.
Mm-hmm. Come on, Ryan, get out of the way. Don't give away a cheap penalty.
McCarthy, wow.
Fuck me, that's something.
Do they still have the advantage?
I'd say so.
But I thought he leaves the arm up, no?
They don't leave it up anymore. They call it over.
Oh, they're going back for it. That'll do that. You know, I'd rather give away the 3 than... That's great defence there.
Good defence.
Yeah. Piss up in Doonbeg. You're dead right, fella. I'd say there was some crack down there.
Last time I was in the piss in Doonbeg, it was the night that we found out there was a COVID case in Ireland.
No. Where were you when?
So... And we drank the living shit out of it. And it was the last session I had for about 2 years. Proper session, though.
They're not taking the pints here.
It was a proper, I can't drink anymore. Literally, I went to charts and I can't drink anymore again after going to charts and I had to go to bed session.
Flat out, you're too late. It's already happened. So there was a couple of question marks over Omua's lineouts last week, wasn't it?
I didn't quite knock it, Dufflana. I just misplaced it.
There's nothing wrong with that one.
I managed to cut it here, one-handed, like, you know.
Oh, jeez, I just said it. Is he after throwing it? Oh, just as No, that is analysis you will not find on She.
Clive knew, but their lineout has been really poor. Do you know, but they're down Cody Taylor. Dan Coles is retired. Whitelock is gone. Retallick is gone.
But this guy was a big hope for a long time because he's an absolute beast.
Yeah, but that doesn't mean he can fucking control it.
Yeah. Jeez, you'd imagine to something you can perfect if you're at it every day, like.
Pressure, Clive. It's all right, do it out in the
Oh, he's well split. That's a nasty one. The old eyelid is bust open. You'll need more than a bottle of water on that anyway.
Yeah, they're tapping him up. He'll be all right. McKenzie could be Irish or Scottish, couldn't he? He's the fucking head of...
he qualified for...
Yeah. He'd qualify in looks alone.
You know,
like.
he does have an English head or two or something.
No, it is more kilt. There's more like kilt in him. That tinge of red in the hair and everything. He could be Scottish or Irish, no bother.
He does that have the hint of the ginger.
Mackenzie be more Scottish, to be fair, with the name. Like.
But the All Blacks dominating the last 10 minutes, Shane, I think fair to say.
I would say dominating, but they've had more territory and possession, all right. But Ireland have managed them well, I thought. The average caps, Clive, in the starting 15. I'll help you out, right?
For who now?
For Ireland and New Zealand. So I'll give you a range. The lowest 30, the highest 60. So what would you think the average caps for the Irish team is and the average caps for the New Zealand team is?
We've boys now with a fair bit of mileage up.
Just give me a number. It doesn't matter.
The average, I'd say for Ireland, I'd be surprised if it's under 45, 50.
Okay, and for New Zealand?
Well, look, I'm no rugby expert, but I'm looking at a lot of these guys thinking, I don't know who this guy is, I don't know who he is. So I'm guessing that the average, now you have lads like Savea, obviously Sam, Kane.
Yeah.
There's a lot of caps there. Are you talking about the full squads now?
No, just the starting 15s.
All right. I'd say the All Blacks one could be, I'd say the All Blacks one could be under 30. Is what I'm guessing.
All Blacks average caps is
even less.
45.
Oh, is it? Okay.
And the Irish average caps is 42.
Fuck off. No way.
So you'd say, everyone is saying, New Zealand are in transition and it's a new team. Now, if you look at the benches, New Zealand's is like 26 and Ireland's is something like 62, but you have three fellas in the bench for Ireland with over 100 caps, like.
And they're about 50 years of age.
Yeah, well, you have O'Mahony, you have Murray, Healy, and then you have Henderson, who's about 80 odd as well.
Jeez, I wouldn't have thought that we'd
so they have actually more. They have a higher average caps than Ireland have, but yet they're the team in transition apparently, and you know what I mean.
Jeez, when you go through the team, there's a lot of names there. Wow, I would not have thought that.
See, a lot of them, especially the front rowers, they would have been getting caps. They weren't the starters, but they'd have been getting caps coming on. You know what I mean? And Barrett's around a while, and Kane, Savea, even Mackenzie's around a bit. Barrett, Ione, Jordan, they're all around a while, like.
Yeah, jeez, I still wouldn't have thought that, but yeah.
Yeah, wow. I wouldn't. That's why I said I'd say it, because I was actually amazed when I heard it. I would have said Ireland would have been, like you, closer to the 50 mark, and New Zealand about 30. And to have them actually higher.
Have we a penalty here?
And your man goes early.
Savea. Other 3 meters out.
Great tackle by Byrne.
And the ref's giving a penalty.
Pen off for a high tackle, playing advantage. That's another great tackle from Kelleher. This is dangerous stuff.
It is, yeah.
Get out of the way,
they've been camped in our half for 10 minutes. If you could see this out now to be...
and
they drop it back for the penalty.
It's you must be very proud, Clive, having a killer starting for Ireland in the soccer and the rugby.
Ah, sure, listen, sure.
Huh?
Yeah, sure. It was only a matter of time, sure.
Cream comes to the top.
That's it.
Good genes.
Ah, sure, the cousins, sure. I was wishing them well, sure. Wishing them well there.
You have the Keller WhatsApp group going, you have?
Yeah.
Yeah, fair enough. Mikey Shapes in the house. You're very welcome, Mikey.
Hi, Mike. What are you saying? Two Munster pricks here versus 4 Leinster arses on fucking she. Well, we did send a message out to Zinzenbrug, but he said he was busy.
Yeah. Whether you won't hear any Reich or any of that here tonight, or Heino or Ledge or any of those phrases.
And Dan
Sports.
Dan Carter just didn't even reply.
Fucking prick.
Could have at least sent me a fucking up yours emoji or something.
So next time he comes over to Willie Clancy Week, he won't be long getting short shift.
Yeah, a full pint going down his back as well.
Mary Centerfold is looking for Benny, whoever Mary Centerfold is. Benny has so many alter egos in the comments, it's hard to keep up.
That's a good question, Mary. Where is he? Shane, I'm going out to get a beer.
I'll take one, Clive, please. I'll just keep it going here on my own, lads. There's fucking nothing to be worried about. 6-3 New Zealand, they scored a penalty.
Sponsored by...
And New Zealand gather the kick-off, folks. Someone mentioned in some place in the West there, Connacht. No, I never heard of it. What have they ever done for Ireland? Big kick. Oh, referee, come on, he's in his way. Hansen was looking to buy another penalty there, Clive. Ref didn't buy it this time. Bit of all you've missed is a bit of aerial ping pong. Thanks very much, buddy. Oh, he went for it.
Nice little spin out of McKenzie there to avoid it.
Just spun out of it last second. If he didn't, he was mashed.
But you know what, Doc? I'll take just 3 points, considering the territorial advantage they've had now for well over 15 minutes.
The scrum cap looks below over Hansen's eyes, meanwhile, like. And he's given the scrum no advantage.
Hansen looks like a child you'd see coming over a swimming pool with the fucking swimming cap. It's like, will someone go over and fix his fucking head?
You're pulling it out of his eyes.
For fuck's sake, Hansen. Where are you, lads? Where are you? Well,
the
Jordan,
Australians must be sick about losing him though, because he developed into some player and then got capped kind of relatively quickly. They didn't get a chance to get him back. Not that I agree with all that, but sure, I suppose every other rugby nation is at it. So,
well,
the score is 6-3. Flano, Clive, you might put up a 3 there on the.
Oh yeah. Jeez, on my case, boy.
He'd let you away with nothing, would he?
You run a tight ship out there, Flano. Good to see it. What's the story with Henshaw?
Just wasn't picked.
Just has he not played? Has he been injured?
No, he played.
Form is off?
No, I'd say just went for Aki ahead of him. Like, it's very hard between those 3 to pick between Henshaw, Aki.
But he's on the bench, is he?
No, Osborne is covering the back.
I was thinking that. Yeah, that's what I was wondering. Was he injured?
Osborne covers centre, fullback, and wing. Sure, so
fucking hell, there's some call to leave Henshaw out of the squad. Oh, that looked forward to me, but they got away with it.
Level, I'd say. Low done well.
He did do well. It wasn't a great pass.
Bit of a counter ruck here.
Jesus. Oh, hold on. The ref is giving advantage Ireland for something. Benny, you might address poor old Mary Centrefold there. She's wondering where you are.
She's lonely.
And Ireland pumping into the corner. Come on, Ireland.
Come on, Ireland.
I tell you, after the bit of territorial advantage, it'd be nice to go down now and hit
Robbie
back with a
took
try.
Hard hit to the collar regarding the Hines. As in, got pulled, Hines, or actually had a collarbone issue. Sling hooked, I'd say. That's what he gets for leaving Connacht and joining Leinster. Should have stayed with the Buccaneers signs.
Jeez, he could be busking on Shop Street every night if he wanted, if he stayed where he was. No.
Good
going nowhere here.
Good defence out of New Zealand there, to be fair.
Ireland aren't moving. No budging that New Zealand defence.
No budging there.
Aki looks for a gap. Oh, where's it gone?
What the hell happened there? How does the ball end out over there now? That to me is a hand in the ruck without an absolute doubt.
Can they go back and check that?
Unless the TMO picks it up quick, they won't go back for it. Is it out in the full? Out in the full.
Yeah, out in the full. We'll take that. I'd love to know what happened back there. The ball came out in a bizarre way.
Yeah, that's a hand in the ruck without a doubt.
We'll see it here, hopefully, no.
Oh, yeah, there it is.
There it is.
The hand.
For God's
Clear
sake.
as day.
That's a yellow card, no?
Should be. TMO should call that now when the ball's out of play.
Just blatant, like.
Oh, it's blatant. It could be, as you say, it could be a yellow card, like.
Solancha. It's surprising they haven't gone back for it.
Huh?
No.
It hit off the hand. But sure, if they can check that, why haven't they gone back to the hands in the ruck, like?
Oh, no, that's what I thought they were talking about.
No, they're checking that he's claiming it hit his hand before it went out, so it's their throw.
That didn't fucking touch Hansen. No. Jeez, that would have been 2 calls against us there if they'd given the fucking...
Oh, yeah, that would have been fucking the height of injustice.
Yeah.
No, if you...
There's time there to be going, referee...
Fourth official in there.
Yeah.
It's good to have 10 watching.
Yeah.
Andy Tranter. Welcome. Oh, that's terrible.
For Christ's sake.
Can't be losing those lineouts, attacking lineouts. You have to be hitting your man. That's where you miss O'Mahony.
Yeah, but is it down to Kelleher's...
Ah, ref, there's no penalty there. Would you ever fuck off?
Is it down to Kelleher's throwing as well, though?
A bit.
Is he a bit
He's not
suspect?
the best, like.
Yeah. It's not the first line
No,
of
it's
his
not,
last
no.
leg, is what I'm saying.
Do you go back to that quarter final? How many lineouts did we lose below the New Zealand 22? Like,
Well, here we go now. There's an instant call for a penalty. Do you think he would have gone back and fucking just
Yeah.
questioned how come the ball shot off with that fucking odd angle out of the ruck there? Like, just literally simply ask the question. You might just check that for me.
where's the penalty?
Huh? I know what the fuck.
Very
As I said,
harsh.
that's the one thing about
Very
rugby at
harsh.
times leaves me scratching my head.
If Randa Fleer with another tackle, lads, he's been all over the pitch.
Yeah,
he's
been
been
brilliant.
unfucking believable. Big hit by James Ryan there. New Zealand have been tidier in possession
Oh,
than they
yeah.
were last week against England. They made an awful lot of mistakes.
They've been
last
the
week.
better team, Shane.
Oh, they have been the better team. They've been the better team. They haven't created anything.
Yeah,
either
no,
side,
but they've dominated territory anyway. But Ireland have defended very well. We haven't really had a proper attacking spell, really, have we? Like,
advantage again. Again, I didn't see what for. This ref is really starting to knight a brain off me now.
forward by a mile. Anyway. Yeah, ref spots that, though. Yeah, ref has turned into a bit of a fucking goal
here.
here.
Very quick for the not rolling away. Like.
Are they
That's
trying
a
to-
lot of penalties.
Are
Ireland
they trying to
have
clamp
given away.
down on this now or what? Hold on, we're getting a warning here. New Zealand are going to take the 3 points.
Well, no, why wouldn't they? 9-3 wouldn't be a bad lead coming up to half time.
Yeah, yeah.
I
Ref.
don't think you were going to see 36 anyway. Was that your...
Yeah, no, 32-27, unless the second half explodes. It's been a scrappy game.
I thought just like he's nowhere near the ball there. Why would you... You've only to run
I
away
don't
if you're near the ball. Like.
I don't know.
Good decision, my whole. He looks like meanwhile Mackenzie looks like he was an extra in Braveheart.
Another handy fucking 3 points for him. Yeah, easy kicks.
Yeah, easy kick and too easy a penalty for me, Andy. That's just like the ref doesn't need to get involved there. Like,
Sure, the ball was wide open.
yeah,
There
the
was
ball
not.
was wide open. Yeah, it's different if you're slowing up the ball or you're
Well, if it's not, if you're closing off the guy coming in to get it.
100%. If you're affecting the fucking game, he wasn't affecting the game.
No.
Sure, otherwise you could if you whistle for every fucking penalty, the
Yeah,
game would never
yeah.
flow. Like,
But I don't know. It has been a bit of a scrappy fucking
good
game.
tackle by Keenan.
That's
Oh,
great
Ireland
work
looked to
from
counter
Ireland.
up here. Almost unlucky. New Zealand just about secure.
And Mackenzie clears.
Yeah, I tried down there altogether. Yeah. Yeah, it's just Ireland aren't getting into any rhythm at all. Or
Not at all, no. And it just, as I said, it just seems a very stop-start kind of a game. In fairness to New Zealand, they've been dominating territory big time, like, but we haven't got going in an attacking sense at all, really. Maybe just haven't been allowed to.
Better throw from Kelleher that time.
This is now where you can kind of create something.
Oh, Aki!
Great play, Aki.
Oh,
Ringrose takes a shoulder in the
there.
post.
That's high, shoulder to the jaw. That's high, like. That's a penalty.
Kelleher.
Come on, ref.
The ref
Penalty
gives
Ireland.
a penalty Ireland. I think now with seconds to go, take your 3 points and get in at 9-6 and leave it at that.
I'd like to see that tackle in Ringrose again. To me, it's high.
Well, it looked a little to me like Ringrose was ducking a bit with the ball.
He got the shoulder and the jaw.
Yeah,
like.
well, it depends how way your man.
I have to look at it until I see it again. I won't know for sure. But
it depends how way your man comes into him. Now,
it's definitely dodgy. Like.
If your man is standing there like that, it doesn't really matter what height
does he make
at.
an attempt to wrap? That's the other thing. Like, watch it here now. He goes to wrap. All right.
No, I think he's.
That's high. Shoulder to the jaw. That's a yellow. It's not a red, but it's a yellow. Yeah, 100%.
Oh, no, second.
Yeah.
Oh, no, he's met him right with the shoulder into the jaw. Yeah.
To me, it's a yellow. It's not a red.
Oh, God, absolutely not. Hey, he says. Say hi to all the girlies for us.
Yeah, yellow card and a review.
Benny would be here to say hello himself, only he's a wuss.
Only he's typing in the comments.
Yeah. Benny, I'll be down, lads, I'll be down.
Can't wait to do the rugby. I love rugby. Fucking hell.
Benny would be here, only he's stuck above in the toilet alongside Bust in some pub up the country.
Yeah. I bet a hair wouldn't stop it.
Wouldn't stop his bullshit anyway.
No. Does his mouth that have to cover?
COVID masks were invented for fucking lads like him. I don't know. I think he's a little unlucky there too.
Nah, I think it's a yellow.
I think. I know. Well, I suppose.
He's lucky if fucking, like if
another ref could. Well, this ref is a kind of a fucking.
I think the yellow is the right decision. No, they're still reviewing it for a red, but I don't think it's a red. I think it'd be disgrace if you sent off for that. But we're 9-6, folks, on the stroke at half time.
We'll take that. We haven't really got going, so we'll take that.
Yeah, cagey, kind of a low-scoring game. It's probably a fair result, fair scoreline. New Zealand slightly edged the first half. No one created anything. No real try chance for either team.
No.
Not the game I thought it'd be, actually. I thought there'd be a bit more.
It's very fucking. Yeah, it's very. There's no attack, not a whole lot of attack in rugby at all. Yeah, it's just,
defenses are dominating.
Yeah.
So now that we're doing a different sport, have we? What are we doing trivia wise today?
Well, I do believe Peter has treated us to a Legend Series rugby style. Who am I?
Oh, we'll see how good the boys are in the comments now today. We'll see how good we are ourselves.
Yeah, so Saz and everyone else in the comments, Peter, Andy, Paul O'Connell, all of you guys, we're going to do a little Legend Series Who Am I? And we all have to guess, because myself and Shane have no clue who this is either. I'll click on the link now and the picture of the player comes straight up. If that's what happens, you can blame our trivia tech guy.
To give us a hint anyway, in fairness.
Yeah. So we'll start off here and fire in your guesses. Part 1, Shane.
Go on, Clive.
No, I just want to make sure that's coming up here. No. I was born on the 13th of February 1976. Well, at least Fanos kept it out of the 60s this time.
Yeah, well, in fairness, if he went back to the 60s for rugby, we'd probably be screwed. So 76 would make the guy 48.
So, in his prime, back in the...
20 years ago, you could say.
Yeah.
So, what?
Well, Jay's not even.
Yeah, well, he's prime, like 20. He'd have been 28 20 years ago. So
depending on his position, Doc, I suppose.
Depends on his position.
In 1994, I went to college in UCD on a dual scholarship for rugby and athletics. You know, I know that's going to be a curveball. This guy could be from absolutely anywhere.
He's probably a foreigner as well.
Japanese now or something. I played schools rugby with UCD and St. Mary's College.
Okay, St. Mary's. I'm thinking...
Okay.
You're
going to have a guess?
I think I have it.
Have a guess.
I think it's Victor Costello.
I have no idea. So
he threw shot put for Ireland.
I played schools rugby, so I'm going
I'm going for the athletics.
I thought this was some
sort of
a curve.
That's my early guess. That's my early guess.
I thought it was some sort of a curveball now, like this guy just came over and played schools rugby for a year, went back to fucking Australia or wherever he was from. Okay, part 2. Former schoolboy sprinter, I was a Triple Crown winner with Ireland schools in 1993. Severe injuries hampered my career, including a gap of 19 months between my 51st and 52nd international cap. A schoolboy sprinter, that surely rules out fucking Victor Costello.
Probably
does. he was fast for his size, that one. Let's get fucking real here. He was no fucking Linford. Okay. I made my senior debut for Leinster in 1996 and I scored on my Irish debut in February 97 against Wales. I played on the wing and competed with Andrew Trimble for game time with Ireland. Jeez, are we talking Horgan here?
You'd be talking...
Horgan was a bullet.
Horgan would be in the mix. You'd be talking Dennis Hickey.
Oh, yeah, Hickey.
Hickey played for St. Mary's, definitely. Who else?
Who else was on the wings back in those days?
Jordan Murphy, but he was Kildare. I was
about to guess Darcy until he fucking went on about...
Darcy was later than that.
No, when he said he played on the wing, that ruled that out.
Yeah. Darcy'd be early 40s.
Quote, I've always been a Leinster player. My dad played for Leinster. My uncle and cousin played for Leinster. I'm a Leinster lad. I don't make any apologies for it. That's my team.
Asshole.
Instant dislike for this. No, I'm only joking.
Sounds like Hickey. Did he do an ad for Wavin? Do you remember that abortion of an ad?
No, I don't think I do anymore.
Oh, it was dreadful.
So are we going Horgan or Hickey? Is that our guesses here? It's Hardy Gervin Dempsey. He was fullback.
Oh, fullback.
There's back.
One other I'm missing now. Go on, is that the last one?
No, we've one more to go.
All right. Anyone in the comments?
Have we any guesses? Dennis Hickey, Paul's gone for him. I am affectionately known as Disco Dennis due to my quick feet. Well, it's the last page of we'd want to be getting it by now. I am affectionately known as Disco Dennis due to my quick feet. Other nicknames include Den Den, Leheek, Tickets, and Wanker. I'm joking about the last one. I am an avid music fan and have been a DJ on 2FM for late night slots, which I did not know.
No,
I actually
know
like Dennis Hickey. I always thought Dennis Hickey was a good old player.
Yeah, himself and Quinlan didn't get on. I think there was a...
I'm sure Quinlan probably didn't get on with a lot of lads, but...
No, there was no issue there, right, I think.
I always liked Hickey, thought he was a good player.
He was an absolutely flyer of a winger. We don't actually... It's the two positions Ireland are probably struggling to find new talent in at the moment. The props, which we spoke about earlier. But on the wing, you take Lohan Hansen out of it. Like Calvin Nash covered the summer, and he's a very solid player, but he's not a world-class
Larmer
wing.
Never pushed on at all.
Not at all.
Nash,
There's no flyer, like. And Dennis Hickey was a flyer, to be fair to him.
Keith Earls hardly come back for a year, would he?
Do you know? But like even Earls, like, do you know, even Andrew Conway was very good and was proper speedster, even though he was always bloody injured. We haven't produced one top quality one in a while.
Dennis the Menace, yep. I guess what's shocking is considering the position wing, like, in a country of Gaelic footballers and lads who would be athletic, that we can't find fucking some guy who transitions from Gaelic football maybe up until 12, 14 and plays a bit of rugby too, but then concentrates on the rugby, you know, who's gifted at the catch.
It was a shame your knees were bad, in fairness.
But you would think wing, of all positions, wing would be something that we'd have piles of them.
Yeah.
Piles of them.
I suppose it's that raw speed, though, you know, like Kobe for South Africa. Like, he is a flyer. Like.
Yeah. And the only ones we can get with a bit of pace are the 400-meter lads. I'm sure they're skin and bone. Like they're just not going to cut it.
Thomas Barr would cut it in the wing now. First tackle, he'd end up out over the Aviva Stadium
in 4 pieces.
I give either any of the 4 women from the 400-meter relay team a better chance of surviving a tackle than Thomas Barr.
Simon Zeba.
Yeah, but he was a quality winger, though.
Yeah,
like,
yeah.
do you know, and had genuine pace, like.
Good old fullback too. Who's your man there talking?
Austin Healy.
Austin Healy. I was mixing him up with Will Carling for a minute.
The O'Driscoll boxing in a Lions tour.
Austin Healy?
Yeah.
Oh, it was probably his duty as captain.
Oh, he deserved it. Go look up the story if you don't know it. I can't remember it exactly, but he definitely got a box from one of the Irish boys in the line tour. I'm sure it was either O'Driscoll or O'Gara, but they let him out anyway.
What's Craig Doyle's story, Doc? Did he play?
does-
He obviously played a bit of rugby.
Yeah,
as well.
he was.
Who
Yeah.
did he play with?
I can't remember now.
Dublin
D4
schools kind of thing.
Yeah. But he does a lot in the NFL now on BBC. And
go
ITV. Yeah, very good. He's actually quite good at it. He's a good presenter, to be fair to him. Like, he wasn't long getting the fuck out of Ireland too, which you'd have to say he was probably dead right.
No, he's
like.
all right. Yeah, yeah. But how could you compete with Ray D'Arcy, Shane?
Oh, you couldn't. Sure.
Jesus.
Oh, Jesus. You know, that man is top level skill. Like,
Yeah.
he's worth every fucking penny of his 450 grand a year. Like,
Yeah.
I wouldn't begrudge a cent of it, Team Clive.
Yeah.
I would not
listen,
begrudge a
sure.
cent of it,
If you need someone to sit there and pontificate about everything and anyone, tell you your business, tell you how to go about your life,
tell you how to live your life.
Ray
He's
D'Arcy's
the
the
fucking
man.
man.
He'll do
He's
it.
the fucking man.
at the
man.
bargain price. At the
Huh?
bargain price of
And I
450.
love people who tell me how to run my fucking life and what I should drink and what I should eat and what I should do. Do you know?
Yeah.
Yeah. He wouldn't be on here now saying, look at them 2 fuckers and they're drinking cans.
Yeah. What sort of a fucking example are they setting there
For
now?
the young people of Ireland.
Watching rugby. Stay out of the pubs. That's what
Yeah.
he'll say, yeah. So instead of going to the pub, you can go out there and do your cocaine there. And
Don't be a dickhead.
Yeah.
Don't be a can swigger.
we love swigging cans here.
Fucking asshole.
Big Ray D'Arcy fans here in case you hadn't picked up on it.
I don't know.
Even though Ray's done alright for himself.
Oh, sure, there's a fairy. I'd love to have his money. I don't know that there's a man in Ireland I dislike more.
Well, I'd say
And that's a fair
I'd
statement.
say he top a lot of lists.
That's a fair fucking statement, no.
So they play Argentina next Friday.
Next Friday night.
Jeez, that'd be a great game too.
Yeah, and then Fiji, and then the last game, I think it's the last weekend in November, they play Australia. I think it's the Saturday, though.
Yeah, but you're Australia. I mean, is it England they're playing this weekend? It is tomorrow.
Yeah, tomorrow.
Yeah, it'd be interesting to see how they go.
Yeah,
but,
look,
I mean,
they're not terrible.
I think if England go out and annihilate them, then forget
Yeah,
about
yeah,
it. Yeah, forget about it. Their whole series is done and dusted.
They're still dangerous, but they're not up there with the best sides anymore.
It's an awful shame, like the way
Oh,
the
it's
rugby
desperate.
league is
Like-
taking over. It's just dying out there. It's a
when
killer.
it-
Like they were one of the greats. Like
I suppose
the
like the
Australian
early
Union
memories
teams.
for me of watching rugby, like the 91 World Cup.
Lina, was it? Was he playing that time?
Yeah, Lina, Campese. Your man Hamilton scored a try for Ireland.
But you ever
Thinking
watch-
you had it, being a young fella, not knowing the heartbreak was coming. You know, you
Yeah,
were
yeah,
too
yeah.
too young and innocent to know the heartbreak was coming. But John Eales and those fellas, like, they were some of the best rugby players of all time.
Chinese Munster man for years, wasn't he?
No, John
Leinster-
Langford. You're
Oh,
thinking.
Langford. Sorry, I thought he. All right, for some reason I thought he uses there too.
No, Jim Williams and Langford were the
Oh,
two.
Williams. Yeah. Jesus, there were some Munster days back then.
Oh,
Holy
savage.
fuck!
When John Langford came to Munster, apparently he landed into Shannon, and the boys were on a fucking the piss in Kilkee for kind of team bonding thing. So he landed into the pub anyway, and he was putting around with Claw and Clohessy and Galway, and sure they buckled him, like, sure they were animals to fucking drink beer, like.
Yeah, I can
He
imagine.
woke up the following day and said never again, and the boys were like, no, that wasn't your round for yesterday. You fell into a round, it was your round for the year.
Oh Jesus, okay. So he used to say something with him every week. Peter just brought it to my attention, Shane, that we never actually revealed the legend. Even though I thought it was.
Yeah, but sure, we said it was Dennis Hickey. What more do you want, Flannery, for fuck's sake?
Yeah.
He wants
He wants to get his graphic
Flano
up.
must have a photo of him in the fucking nip or something that he wants us to show, is it?
Dennis the Menace
Hold on, we'll
underpants
put
now.
it out for you, Peter. We'll put it. We know you work hard.
Easy, Flano, easy.
We know you work hard. Is this from your personal collection now?
He to rip this one off the wall now in his own room. And the grand reveal for our legend Who Am I series, Dennis Hickey. Club appearances 129, club points 303, international appearances 62, and 145 international points.
Some one, considering he wasn't a kicker, like divide by 5, that's a lot of tries.
Yeah. Ireland's 4th highest try scorer with 29 tries. That's great going. Member of the British and Irish Lions Tour 2005 and acclaimed ambassador for Waffen Pipes. And Dennis by.
I had the Waffen.
You had the Waffen.
If you put up the Waffen head, I'd have got him straight away, Flana.
You'll find no shortage of pipe on Great Mate Sports.
No. If there's about pipe, we know it, life. Give her a Waffen.
Yep. So what do you think, Shane? I might have to revise my 32-27
sure, even
prediction.
my own 25-22 isn't looking very likely.
This is looking like an 18-17 kind of a game all day long or something.
Yeah, I think there'll be more scores in the second half. I think it'll open up a bit.
Something has to give.
I know, I'll stick with my 25-23. I think that you could get a couple of tries each in the second half fairly easily. I'd be kind of impressed enough that Ireland have weathered the storm.
Well, we haven't laid a glove on them.
No,
like, not really.
We
haven't been allowed to.
Attacking-wise, but New Zealand have thrown a lot there at Ireland, and the defence is eating it up. So they could tidy up a few of the silly errors, the Bundy knock on, the missed throw into the line out, those couple of things.
Yeah, and then you have a bit of a fucking finicky rift in calling for stuff that's barely borderline in terms of penalties. You know.
Oh. Me and Russell Crowe, Flana. A beautiful mind.
Andy Farrell is inside letting loose here.
Looks like he's having a hairdryer moment.
He's like, this is my last game now for a year. Do you think I fucking want to leave here watching that shite?
How long more has Barrett got in the bin? About 8 minutes?
I think it was 39th minute when he went.
Okay.
It was right at the date, wasn't it? I'm just going to reset the clock, folks, back to 0 for the second half as well. It just makes it a bit easier.
More Sexton Camping references there, Clive. Intense.
What did he do there?
Again, protecting
obstruction
the
again.
Kicker, yeah.
Wow, this is going to make things very awkward now for teams over the next 6 months till they get used to this. Because obviously you want to defend your player from getting nailed. Oh, and Crowley puts into the corner. Here we go. This is the start to the second half we were hoping. Just Shane, you're right. There's only 3 minutes, under 3 minutes of the yellow left.
Yeah, no, I knew it was a bit earlier, yeah. Cullum says New Zealand are closing the gap in the line out. Well, there's one job for that, Cullum. He's the fella closing the gap, a slap into the fucking jaw, and he won't do it again.
How are you, Cullum? Good to hear from you.
No, this is where in the quarterfinal we didn't do our job.
Oh, it's a great
change
defensive
the point
maul.
of attack. That's better.
Oh, they've won it all.
We have it ripped. Knock it down there to get the scrum, get the scrum, get the scrum, get it back
over
the line.
Go on.
Oh, that's massive out of Ireland.
Super. 5 metre scrum.
Massive out of Ireland. Absolutely
Kane
unbelievable
gets
power.
dumped. Where were the All
You're a
Blacks?
shit, Richie McCaw, Ken.
Where were the All Blacks to support him? He was on his own.
Okay, he got back out a good metre over the line and they fucking dragged him back in.
Look at this. There's no one to help him.
Bundy Aki,
James Lowe.
That is unbelievable.
Oh, that's brilliant. In
work.
fairness,
Unbelievable
James
work.
Lowe has proven before lifting up. It's a miss that time that.
Super stuff.
Now, here's a chance.
After making a balls of them all.
Here's a chance. Oh, McCarthy's giving him the sledging.
Back it up in the scrum now, boys. Hasn't been too many scrums in the first half for the front row to get tested, so we'll see how this goes.
No, and if they held their own for most of them. There was one of them, I think. Yeah. One maybe.
Hey, Barry. You're welcome.
Hey, Barry, how are you doing?
Cousin in the comments there.
Yeah,
we're
enjoying it, all right, but I suppose I would have liked to have seen a bit more territorial, I suppose, possession for us in the first half. All Blacks were camped in our half.
Marine got to go to that. Do you remember that cracking under-20s game last year, Ireland and England, which was on and back?
Go on, Ireland!
It was only over the road from the boys. Great game to be at. Go on, Ringrose.
Sorry, we'll go back to that in a second.
Go on, Porter. Go on, Porter.
Sorry, now if we're behind you in the comments.
Go on, Van der Fleer.
Oh, he deserves it. He's been sensational so far.
Absolutely man of the match.
Sorry if we're a bit behind the comment section. So much for 1 gigabit broadband.
Yeah. Well, I think it's more our Sky Sports connection, but anyway.
Well, that's what I mean. The
TV coverage is slower over fucking the internet than 'tis over cable or over satellite.
I own it, trying to rally the troops. Great break from Doris.
You're all normally watching on dodgy boxes, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah. Sorry, you were saying there about your cousin?
Yeah, he went to that under-20 game. It was on in Bat, the one last year. Do you remember the last second fucking try to get the draw?
Is that where the ref gave is that where the ref let it go on for about 5 or 6 minutes? Outrageous amount of overtime.
It was an outrageous game. Unbelievable stuff.
Yeah.
You turn that off. When I melt. Conversion. Nice.
He's got
kick.
it.
Oh, yeah.
For a second there, I thought he was going to wallop it.
Just hitting the post, yeah. Jesus. And just like that. 13-9.
Welcome to the game, Ireland. And it all comes from that obstruction from the restart.
Capitalising on, but then they fuck up the line out, and then a brilliant fucking job by Aki and Lowe to drive back over the line.
Yeah. Barrett chomping to come back on. But that's the other thing. When you have a guy off the pitch, you have to get something on the board when they're down to 14. Have to.
Yeah.
Oh, great turn low. Great kick too.
Stay in.
That's some kick.
New Zealand take it quick. Nail him.
Oh, McKenzie gets away from Lowe.
Doesn't get away from Porter though. Chase him down now, boys.
That was a strong.
Oh, that's some tackle out of James Gibson Park.
Nailed Jordan.
And Ireland turn over the ball and they're into the 22. That was serious stuff.
Go on, Doris. That was a crazy call out of Jordan to take the line out quick.
Come on, Van der Fleer. I can't look at the comments. I don't want to know, lads. Penalty?
Fuck off, for what? What? High tackle? What?
That's a lot of shit.
The kick from Lowe was sensational. Look at that.
Tram line.
Jordan, I thought he was going to regret this. He gets nailed by Gibson Park then. Some tackle.
Bang.
Boom.
Is he saying that was high?
No.
Neck roll. Fuck's sake. Whoever did that should be shot.
Someone clearing out, is it?
Yeah, but that's disgrace. That's a soft.
Is it Porter?
You have him on the rack, like.
So it went against Porter.
That is dumb. No, if you give away a fucking pen for a neck roll there,
in that position.
Nice, Flatter.
Thanks. I'm just keeping it real, Fenno, you know.
That hooker is.
I'm not trying to be a Matt Williams.
Good counter ruck, boys. Go on, McCarthy. That is unreal out of McCarthy. Jeez, he's a powerful fella, isn't he?
Mackenzie, Gary
This
on.
is where Mackenzie, for me, just the control of the game just isn't quite there. Like,
Oh, Lord, that's
great
brilliant.
take by Lowe.
Super. Ah, ref.
go where, ref?
That's very fast. Jeez, he had the ball back. He had the fucking ball back. Gibson Parks was about to pick the fucking thing up. Jeez, McCarthy's
He was unlucky to fall off the scrum after there, wasn't he? He just had him nailed.
I think this is horseshit now. I know he's over, but they get the ball back.
Oh, no, that's... Unless he gives it for coming in from the side from Doris or Ryan or whoever that is. I can't see that how that's a penalty.
We've got a trigger happy referee here, folks. He's making
he's
this an
ruining the game,
awful
actually.
stop
He's
start
actually
fucking
ruining the
game. He's
fucking
killing
game.
it. Yeah. He's freaking killing it. Who is he anyway, the goal?
I've seen him
Is
before.
he an
I
Aussie
can't
or-
think of he's Aussie or South African. I can't remember which.
That's harsh, Flann. I remember that.
It would, Flannery. We take a miss here with this kick. This isn't right on the edge of his comfort zone. Oh, and the ball
is there a
falls.
shot clock?
Oh,
He's
lovely
20
shot
seconds.
clock. 20 seconds.
That's
He's
still
under
fucking-
pressure
he's
now.
still got loads. He's 15
He
seconds.
has, but the routine now is out of whack. He's one of these that likes to take his time.
Oh, he's
Looks
got
like
the
it's-
fucking thing. Oh, it sneaks
Just
in.
sneaks in. Good kick, to be fair. 13-12, probably fair enough.
Yeah, that's against 14 fucking men. Sure, it goes back to Porter, the neck roll. He does a neck roll there, we have a fair chance of a try. It's fine margins, like. Oh, look at that, scrapes in.
It was actually fading away, wasn't it? Bit of Schleichener.
Oh, great
Good
catch,
take.
Jordan.
Will Jordan, yeah. Better second half, though.
Yeah, it is.
Much better second half.
There's a bit of rugby being played now.
There is, yeah. It's opened up a small bit for some reason.
Oh, there's a bounce.
And it still goes out anyway, that's fine. And Jody Barrett is back on, and New Zealand are back up to 14. So there's a 4-point
Back up to
turnaround.
15.
15.
And they're only 1 point behind.
Yeah, but it's still 4-point turnaround. It's not bad.
Yeah. Oh, I had to get something on the
Yeah,
board.
yeah.
It's game on now, like.
That's actually because they got the penalty too, where he actually gave the foul, so it's more of a 7-point turnaround, to be fair.
They never showed that
We were
neck
6
roll.
down.
They never
No,
showed
never
it.
showed
I'd love
it,
to
yeah.
see if it fucking even was. It's a ref now on a power trip, kind of have one of those days.
Yeah, but you have to adjust to the referee too.
Oh,
Like, great
get away with
take.
that.
Come on, Bundy. Oh, big carry from Bundy, and he's pumping the legs. He didn't miss leg there. Oh, McCarthy, you can't drop
McCarthy
that.
drops it on. Oh.
Maybe he got a bigger hit than I realised.
Back
'cause
to
he's
the
still
back for
down.
the advantage, no? Oh, advantage is gone.
They kicked it away, sure. Nice step there from Mackenzie. Knocked on.
Okay, I didn't see that myself, to be honest, but we take it. Oh, substitution here. Ratama didn't do a whole
No,
lot.
I didn't know.
He wasn't really in the game.
Sure, Aaron Smith's a big loss from
Yeah, massive. Jesus.
No, he's retired. There's a good
Yeah,
few
yeah.
retirees from the World Cup.
Yeah,
and
sure, right.
fellas gone abroad and
Not easy, get over the likes of Ritalik,
Whitelock,
Whitelock.
Coles, Aaron Smith.
Yeah.
Fritz Lua, there was back row and prop forward as well that are gone. Now they'd have been bit part players, but still good players. Like
Plus whatever the boys who were abroad playing as well.
Yeah,
now.
and a couple abroad, Mwanga and the winger.
Just goes to show the conveyor belt. These
Yeah, there's 7 or 8 gone, like.
Yeah. That would cripple us, like.
Oh, to cripple Ireland, yeah.
Think he'll be reasonably happy, the New Zealand manager.
Yeah, he's still in the game. Like, I mean, he knows this is going to be a tough game. Like, I haven't seen much of this fella before now. He's only a few caps, I think. 6 or 7 caps.
Okay. He's putting a lot of trust in him, so coming
Yeah,
into fucking.
I suppose if not, I used to have to develop
Yeah.
them too.
Well,
like.
true too. You have to give lads. You have to trust them. Yeah.
The other scrum
Give
half
them their
wasn't having
chance.
The greatest of days, like.
Scrum was just about holding. Yeah.
Scrum has done fine, and I was worried about it. Fairness to Beelum, he's done very well. He's locked down that scrum well, like.
Are we seeing? I'm not trying to be
What, Doris?
dramatic or anyway, or.
That's
piss.
Crowley, that's
I was
fucking
actually
dreadful.
I was just about to talk about Crowley and Sexton. I was just literally about to say, are we actually starting to see how the lack of fluidity in the attack can play? At times, like it's very scrappy. With everything with Sexton was the wrap around. Everything was just.
Yeah, but
it was poetry in motion.
He was brilliant as well at getting players where he wanted him, outside him, behind him, inside him, right? So he was brilliant at dictating the shape of the attack. But you can do that in your 30s when you've
I know.
Captain, you're probably
you're
the coach on the field, you've massive experience, you've massive respect. Crowley's probably not there yet. Like, I mean, you can't compare a guy with 20 caps
but that's why I was saying I'm not trying to insult the guy. He's only on the scene for less than barely a year, I suppose.
Yeah, no,
I
would say there's no doubt our attacking shape would be better if
I just
Sexton
watched
was there,
Ringrose get the ball there, and he actually has nothing known to him at.
Whereas
he
the
no
pod of three,
options.
the 2 pods of 3, like, yeah.
It was always a kind of nice flowing attacking moves over
Like
him,
Sexton always had an option back, he always had an option flat, and he always had an option inside. So, like, you're confusing the defence there as well, because they don't know who's going to get the ball. Like,
I'm just wondering.
Or he'd take it on himself, which is a 4th option. Do you know what I mean?
It's just an observation I'm making.
It's
just
fair, I would say it's a very fair point.
Just seems that they're.
Oh, Hansen got badly stepped there by Clark. And the Irish fans break into the fields of Athenry.
You've got a good game, I'd say, potentially on Sunday.
Wales and Fiji.
Yeah, well, I was thinking the other one now, but
Which the other one?
Scotland, South Africa.
Oh, that'll be a good match. I was thinking you were trying to say Wales were gone so bad, them and Fiji would be a good game.
I tell you, Fiji give him enough
they'll
of
give
it.
him enough of it.
Oh, great catch, Keenan. Oh,
Man, ref, he's all over him. He sealed him off there.
great catch, Keenan. This whole obstruction thing is just going to be a fucking...
Yeah,
it's a minefield now. So what qualifies as obstruction and what doesn't. Teams will come up with clever ways.
Powerful, isn't he?
They'll come up with clever ways to get three lads
Kenzie
running.
with a crossfielder. Come on, Lowe, you have to get there.
Oh, Lowe does very well. Oh.
I thought that pass was forward.
Miles forward.
That was 2 yards forward.
He nearly threw it out over the 22.
McCarthy's been very good, to be fair, bar that drop ball, but he got hit hard at the time.
I wouldn't blame him. I wouldn't blame him from one fucking knock, and he's been very good other than that.
Yeah, no. Him and Van der Fleer now to me have been
really
top
fronted
class.
up like. Jeez, he's been fucking.
Tyke Byrne has got through the world of work as well. Fuck off.
Fucking referee, lads.
That Eki. No, it's Beelum.
Mackie.
The dog is in the house. Yeah, start that hype train early. Paul O'Connell is right there with you, Mackie.
All we have to do is turn up, Mac. He was lucky to get away with that forward pass to Keenan. It was miles forward.
Miles forward. Like, it wasn't close.
It was like something you just do in a train station without realising where you're standing.
Yeah. We see
Here we
Frawley,
go.
Henderson and Herring all ready to come on, folks. So it looks like Kelleher, probably, you'd say Crowley, yeah?
Yeah, I think so. He hasn't really influenced the game at all.
No,
like
whether he takes off James Ryan.
I'm not
Joe
being harsh
McCarthy.
on the lad, but he hasn't, like.
Penalty chance for New Zealand here to go 2 up. Mackie, will you start talking to travel agents and getting our flights and accommodation booked for Australia 27? This is a big kick.
Oh, he's
it's a
got it
lovely
too.
kick.
It's curling in.
Hits
Oh,
the
it's hit the post.
Bounces to Gibson Park. Chance to clear the lines.
And he does. Finds touch. Oh, he fucking doesn't. I thought it was out.
That could be dangerous now.
He's up to make the tackle. Oh,
and
and
they
a knock on. That's brilliant, Jameson Park. Brilliant.
Jeez, I thought it was curling back in. It just straightened right at the death, didn't it?
It was coming.
I wonder is there a bit of a wind across the pitch or
Well,
something?
when you see the ball getting knocked off
he
the
hit
tee.
He hit it with that little draw. Like,
when the ball fell off the tee. Like, that looks like it's
coming
there's
right,
a draw on that.
Right in. There has to be wind across the pitch. Like, that ball was drifting back to the middle and it just pushed right out. Like, he's not used to the swirling wind in Lansdowne Road.
The last time I saw a draw turn into a slice mid-shot, Doc, was a fucking, I'd say, your drive off the 11th in Dromore.
I've hit a few of them.
That's perfect. Fuck!
There's been a few of them. The 11th has been the death knell for me many a time. Joe McCarthy got off. In fairness, he emptied himself and he got a fairly serious knock there earlier, but he's a loss. But Henderson's a big beast as well now.
Yeah.
O'Toole is on as well, is he?
I thought he'd leave him on a bit longer now, if I was being honest.
I thought he'd
he'd
be looking for Beelum to do 70 minutes. Like
65 at least, yeah.
Be interested to see how this scrum goes now. He's a big, powerful player.
Well, you're coming in cold straight into this, like.
Yeah.
Yeah, has Farrell gone a bit early here with the changes?
I'd say the boys had a couple of knocks, like McCarthy and Beelum had knocks. I'd say.
Jeez, I thought McCarthy was getting through
He
serious
was, but he
work.
took a serious knock there when he knocked down that ball.
Beelum's raging, I'd say. He's like, I could have got another fucking 10.
This is going to come down to the last play of the game anyway.
Yeah. And as he said, New Zealand haven't even brought on their fucking scrum replacements yet. That's a solid scrum. Oh, Jesus.
That's a scurrilous accusation, Paul O'Connell. Doesn't sound like me at all.
Got away with the knock on there, went sideways.
I did break a driver over my leg in Gart one time though. Up to par 5-9 and hooked 2 straight out left. I couldn't take any more, Clive. Go on, Hanson.
Oh, great catch, Jordan.
Catch by Jordan. That's proper competing in the air. That's great to see. Like Gibson Park has been excellent.
Brilliant.
As well.
He's top class. Fucking hell, he's oh, Jesus.
Who's down now?
Oh, jeez, his own man takes him out. Oh, the ball's out. Oh, they have it back. Is that the guy that tripped for Ollie?
That's fucking low, is it?
So what are the boys saying here
one of
about fucking
it's Tom
Australia
O'Toole, is
27?
it? They're saying he was knocked out.
But Paul, the big question is, did he call the cut before he hit the shot? I'm going to cut this one out over the brambles and then fucking
Straight into it.
about knee high.
Becky, if I ever see that top again you wore in Cardiff in 2015, I'll burn it on you. Fuck me.
The worst jersey I've ever seen in my life. Half Clare, half Kerry. Oh my God, it was grotesque.
It was terrible, no. But like when you're a man that likes to get himself in a small bit of trouble, you don't need to advertise yourself by wearing the jersey that could be picked out from literally a mile and a half away. Like.
There was 40,000 people walking up the street in Cardiff at any given moment on their way up to that game, and he was still picked out.
And you could still pick him out.
Yeah, it's like a flashing beacon. So Farrell is gone for what? How long exactly? Like, is he gone? When's the Lions on? September.
He's finished with Ireland after the November series.
And is the Lions? Is it September? That's usually
the end
on?
of the summer, like So
Okay.
back for next November series. He's gone for full year, like
Yeah. Be a big lass.
huge lass.
Simon Easterby, is it?
Yeah.
Interesting to see.
Sure, look, there's a good coaching ticket there. You're only trying to keep going what they've already got going, like so.
But sure, I'm sure he's going to be in
I'm
contact
sure
with
he
him
will,
all the
for
time as well.
fuck's sake.
Jesus Christ. Sure, they must have
He'll be at all the games anyway, watching the fucking for the line selection, like so.
and they must have a list of lads that want to try out now during the Six Nations
have
as
to.
well.
I'm sure he's plenty of plans made for his absence now, to be fair. I wouldn't be overly worried about it. I'd be more interested in keeping him as a coach.
How's Beanham
as long
back
as he
on
can.
again?
Tool has gone after. He was absolutely out cold.
What?
was gone.
We took out Frawley running back.
Yeah.
Oh, Jesus Christ. I was reading the comments. I missed it. I saw him down. I didn't realise he was gone
the
off.
shortest cameo of all time, like.
Jesus Christ.
And he ain't coming back on, like.
Wow.
He's out now for 12 days.
That's a great scrum out of Ireland.
Come on, ref.
Oh,
Where's the
ref.
hand? You went to put it up twice.
Ref,
Oh, you
you fuck
fucking
off.
prick. That is a disgrace. Twice he went to put up the hand for Ireland and then gave the scrum for New Zealand.
How can he
Give
give
the
them
penalty for New
fucking
Zealand.
not driving straight? Oh, Jesus Christ. You might as well say Novena trying to fucking guess whose fault that was. That's bullshit.
That is harsh.
It was going back that fucking
No.
direction.
New Zealand buckled. Absolute horseshit out of the ref.
That's going. Look at the line and watch the scrum. It's moving back towards New Zealand.
He
Look.
scrums in a bit, alright, no, in fairness. He kind of goes in the angle, alright.
Yeah, but sure, who says that's? You know,
Sure, it's illegal, like, but
no, but I mean, sure, the All Blacks could be causing that
sure.
too.
well, he went to give it the other way twice. He went like that with the hand.
And the ref has handed back the chance for Mackenzie to.
Why?
Put him
This is
ahead.
Another one.
Oh, he's
pulled it.
no, he's
No.
judged the win better
The
that
wind-
time.
Yeah, the wind pushed it back. And New Zealand go ahead. 20 minutes, 19 minutes to go.
I think you're really seeing an Irish team here now that hasn't been together since the Six Nations.
Yeah.
There's just no flow to
Yeah.
the game at all because you cannot, no matter who you get in for a indoors or behind closed doors friendly or whatever it may be, you cannot
No, you can't replicate
that.
game
No.
time, like, yeah. And like not alone New Zealand coming off the back of the Tri Nations, like, but then they have
They're battle
they
hardened.
played Japan and then they played England, like, so
They're up to speed, like,
yeah, they're up to
and have been for a while.
big contestable kick here from
Come on, Hansen.
Mackenzie.
Oh,
with
Hansen
a
does
great
brilliant.
catch and a nice offload. One ring, Ross.
Oh, that's
lads, what is
poor.
going wrong in the middle of the
It
park?
went back to did
Every
it?
time-
Jesus, did it not go back?
Every
Oh,
time
fuck.
we've played a flat pass to the middle of the park, we've knocked it on.
I need to see that again. Was that a high pass to Henderson?
Not
No.
at all.
Oh, it's a shit pass, Shane. It's behind him. It's behind him.
Yeah, in fairness,
Yeah,
I'd
it's
give,
not a great
I'd give
pass.
Henderson a pass on that one. No, the fucking
Yeah.
pass out of Frawley wasn't exactly.
He's half thinking, shit, bad pass. I'm going to get nailed.
Yeah, I wouldn't call it sympathetic anyway.
Yeah, he knew he was going to get nailed because the pass was behind him. That's poor, that.
Yeah, it's poor.
So who else do we have in the chat out there, or in the who's watching?
There's 13 or 14 watching there now. I'm going to ask you all do us a favour and hit that like button.
Oh yeah, if you wouldn't mind, everyone, it'd be absolutely brilliant if you could hit the like button.
And if you haven't subscribed, please do so.
We cover everything here at Grey Sports.
It's free.
Shane, we must be due in.
We don't even charge him, Clive.
We must be. Oh, actually, we've very exciting weekend coming up next weekend.
Oh,
Shane.
I cannot wait for next weekend.
All Blacks on the attack here.
We're covering the death of Jake Paul live here on Grey Sports next Friday night, or Saturday morning early. Taylor Serrano.
Yeah, look, that'll be a belter.
Mike Tyson and Jake Paul. So it's
What's this penalty again? Oh, Jesus.
Did you see the format, the actual format? So it's 8 2-minute rounds with the 14-ounce gloves.
8 rounds.
8 rounds,
2
2 minutes. Yeah.
With the big fucking
the big
bouncy
gloves.
castle gloves.
Yeah.
It's a fucking joke.
So
There'll be no knockout.
I think
Not
he
with
will.
him.
I think he'll fucking. I think if he doesn't knock
So
him
I've
out
gotta
with his
see
gloves,
this.
he'll
So
knock him out
Henderson-
with his head, he'll knock him out with his elbow.
Henderson's up to his feet.
You
You have to let go and go back again, is it?
I cannot understand this referee. I swear to God, I'm watching rugby
Oh,
a long
referee,
time,
dickhead.
and I'd normally be fairly good to call a penalty, and I wouldn't be overly biased towards our own, but this ref is a fucking disgrace.
I thought, did he not? So you make the tackle, you have to
You
let
have
go.
to and back, but like you literally have to just
Yeah,
get
but
daylight.
I
Like,
thought
you
he
don't
did
have
that.
to fucking put your hands above your head, like.
Well, I thought he did it. If he didn't, it's very silly. But I thought he did. They're making Mackenzie into a fucking hero here. And for the most part, you know, they've been fierce handy penalties he's got. Like, as in, they're in, like...
Well, one decent kick in it, like.
Yeah.
We need a try, boys.
We did see Paul O'Connell's last game. Shane, you want to point out what might be on that rugby ball over there, Shane?
There's a signature there, folks.
We're not talking about the guy in the comment section now. Another legendary rugby player himself, the
actual
Clonlara native.
Has signed that ball there.
The man, the myth, the legend, Paul O'Connell. Yeah, myself and Shane, Flano, Mackie. We saw his hamstring ripped clean from the fucking bone. Was that what finished him?
Ripped clean from the bone.
Bino didn't go, sure.
Oh, they weren't at the game, but they were with us in Cardiff.
Did Tom go in at all?
No, it was you, me, Mackie,
the four of us,
and
yeah,
the dog got.
I think
the 6 of us.
I think the boys ended up watching it in the pub. Now, in fairness, you can't hold that against them either. Cardiff was absolutely hopping. It was some crack. Jesus.
Mighty weekend. Some fellas got barred for life out of the odd pub in Cardiff.
Peter makes a fair pointer, Shane. O'Connell was lucky that he had the career he did.
Oh, he was a great player.
No, I'm just saying he was lucky to have the career, considering that you were vying for the same position in the college days. Like,
Jesus,
and he
I didn't get in his way anyway, that's for sure.
Well, it was injury kept you out.
My claim to Flano is that I wore a spare pair of togs of his one time. That was about as fucking much damage as I did to him. We were doing line-out drills and mine ripped. He had an old spare pair in the bag that I had to throw on.
Nobody could stand aside of your hole. It's like, Jesus, will someone get him shorts? Will someone get him shorts?
No one was willing to lift me. Yeah. Also, the fact that when I jumped, I brought my knees up, so I used to fucking hit the fucking poor prop into the jaw with my knees.
Rumour has it they're still picking the hair out of their fucking fingernails.
Yeah. The fella at the back wasn't too bad. It was always forward, I thought.
We could use a little kind of run of phases now, couldn't we? Like, we've been so scrappy.
We've been knocking it on every time we've had a fucking chance.
Nice never got going at all.
There from Doris, that's clever.
Lads are getting the ball where they're standing up. There's been no
another contestable. Get up there, Hansen.
Oh, he just sets it up for Barrett.
He knocked it on. Oh, it's opened up for Barrett. Brilliant tackle by Frawley. Gibson Park again, lads. He's been all over the place.
He's been exceptional.
I actually think he's overtaken Van der Fleer for man of the match.
Second half, yeah. Van der Fleer's disappeared the last 20 minutes, Doc.
They're under pressure now. Do you know? He's just trying to fucking survive, like.
He's probably shattered.
Any sign of a man, you know?
Oh, they've got a man over Talea inside, and this is it.
2-on-1. Stay wide.
Oh, great tackle, Sheehan.
No, Keenan.
Or Keenan, excuse me.
It looks like you have to come out. Have to come out.
And that's it. That's the nail in the coffin. It's over.
Curtains. Will Jordan continues his record of having scored in every game that he's played against Ireland.
Now, other than an absolute,
they absolutely moved us from side to side there, and absolutely ripped us fucking sunder.
Other than an absolute scutter of a ref, I think New Zealand totally deserve this. Like,
yeah, no, they do. Yeah, they do. Bar that spirit at the start of the second half.
Yeah,
but that neck roll was crucial.
Yeah.
That's
stupid.
We were after scoring. We're below on the 22.
Straight in again.
We're on top. If we get the second try there, it's fucking curtains.
Yeah. And instead, then you give them the initiative, and then the ref gives them a few calls, and
like this conversion now is.
This makes it a 12-point game with 10 minutes left. Hell.
Now we did it against South Africa in the summer, but.
He snap hooked
it.
Yeah, I know that shot well myself, Damien.
9 points is doable.
No one needs to talk to me about a snap hook.
I
should probably take care of the scoreboard there.
11 minutes there to 6-6. You're slightly behind. Yeah, Flano, that's a bit of a reality check. But look, you're playing one of the top sides in the world. That's, it's never going to be easy. Mahoney is on. Who's gone off? Van der Fleer is still there.
Apologies for the scoreboard.
Doris gone off? No, Doris is still there. Oh, I'd say James Ryan has gone off. He's gone into the second row. Or Byrne has gone into the second row and Mahoney's gone to the back row. That's what they've done. That's fair enough, actually. That's actually a great call out of Farrell. Oh, Jesus,
that's shocking,
Christ, Frawley.
That's dreadful. So he's had the forward pass, just had a chronic knock-on.
Well, not forward pass, but shit pass and a chronic knock-on. Andy Farrell does not look impressed with
to be honest, we kind of... No, these guys have been playing club rugby too. Tisn't like they've been sitting on their fucking holes playing Xbox for fucking 3 months.
It's pressure now for selection. He's gone, I have a chance here to get my fucking start now the next day if I come on and perform, and he shits the fucking togs. Like, it's psychological pressure, like, that's what it is.
Yeah. Yep. And
these fellas are ruthless, like, they're not fucking...
Oh, yeah.
They're all looking for their start, like.
You have to be, sure.
Clark done very well, to be fair.
But our bench wouldn't fill you with fucking... We didn't have really someone to come on. You're thinking, oh, yeah, this guy's going to be a game changer. You'll be thinking, man, he come on and put in a shift, all right.
He seemed to go for experience on the bench rather than kind of game winners or game lads that can change up the pace of the game. Like
how would you leave Hinch off?
Yeah, well,
look like a mad
Osborne's a very good player now. I would have no issue with him in the bench, and he covers 4 positions.
Yeah, so. And I'd have no issue with Osborne starting against fucking Argentina, maybe, but against the All Blacks instead of Hinshaw.
Well, yeah, but Hinshaw.
No, I'm not saying
he only really covers centre. Like,
look, I'm not saying necessarily.
It's
Osborne,
the same. I think if Hinshaw starts, I don't think Aki makes the bench. Like, it's just a versatility issue.
Yeah. Okay. You either start or you're gone.
But your man, like, that didn't make the bench was Baird. And there's a guy that can break up a game, like, with a bit of pace. And
he's
like, I would have had him
dynamic as this.
Yeah, I'd have had him on the bench ahead of Henderson now, like.
No, the other thing, look, I'm trying not to be, like, these November series are brilliant, but for this to be our first game, I suppose, didn't do us any favours. No. And who decides the format?
Sure, World Rugby,
But sure, you think that fucking... New
Zealand is usually the first in Ireland because
If we had a couple of games leading into this, you'd be saying, "Oh yeah, we're up."
Especially with the fact that they got to play England last week as well. Like.
Oh, they've knocked it on again. Jesus Christ!
The knock-ons have been criminal. Doris hasn't done much for all the talk about him, and he's playing so well all year. And
I thought first half he did well. I thought the first 10 minutes of this he was doing all right, but Ireland as a whole have just
I'd
disintegrated.
expect him to be showing his class now. You know, they're talking about him as the world's greatest number 8. I'm not seeing it. Like,
yeah, no,
that is some kick. Get in.
Some kick.
50-22 out of James Lowe, banana kick, the fucking length of the field.
Yeah, but like you're 10.
Serious. This is it. This is the chance.
You're 10 points down and you're giving it the fucking nod and the tongue out to the crowd. Get up to fucking get the try.
Yeah, well, when you kick a ball like that, Clive, you can do what you like. He put fucking 30 yards of curve in it.
Sure, we do that off every tee box in Dromore and shit.
Sure, we're not trying, no. We're not doing it deliberately.
Yeah, we've no control over where it's going to land.
Clive doesn't like the old fucking antics here out of Loa Mackie. You're a man that loved a bit of antics. No better man to shove the slitter into your face when he'd win an old free by. Look at that.
Mackie's on the dodgy
look at that. Sam Cannon is split wide open.
But you're right, this is it. This has to be it.
Oh, they have to get a try here. This is the game.
Yeah.
To get a try here, I actually fancy him to get the drop goal.
Someone needs to have a word of Porter now. No neck rolls. And no silly penalties, please. Thank you.
Tony Finau's cousin is coming on there for New Zealand.
Yeah, I was going to say that, you're right. Oh man, he's split already, is he?
He probably did that to himself before he went out on the beach. Benny's favourite player.
True.
Huh? Loves Peter Mahoney.
Hey, Tom.
Anyone on Instagram or anything wants to send clips of Peter Mahoney gardening to Benny, he'll be forever grateful.
True, Benny's looking for
Makamara
gardening
is
tips.
in, is he?
No, this is vital.
The New Zealand... go on! The New Zealand maul defence has been brilliant.
Brilliant, yeah.
Go on!
Oh, it's a bad ball.
Oh, Lowe juggles it about 3 times, which is a terrible pass from Osborne.
We've had a few of those, haven't we? Just fucking...
Oh, ref, he fucking tips him. There's no way he brought him back down there. That has to be a penalty.
Oh, that's nice.
Sexty loop.
That was probably the first trio
This
fucking
is the
thing we've
first time
seen.
we've put 7 or 8 fucking phases
Yeah,
together.
yeah.
Like. Come on, Herring. Fuck's sake.
Fuck's sake. What's the... was Park not about to throw the ball there?
Sevilla is an animal, Tom, to be fair.
I need to see this, because it looked to me like Gibson Park's about to make the fucking pass and the ref blows.
He's isolated. Your man is on his feet. He's on the ball. That's a penalty.
Oh, no, he has the arm over.
It's the one that the ref has gotten fucking 100% right, to be fair.
Yeah.
And you'd have to think that is that. Jeez, they got nothing out of the kick, did they?
Who took the kick, I wonder? Is Mackenzie still on?
I missed it.
That looks like a left-footed kick now or something that he couldn't get fucking distance on it.
Jeez, he hardly got 7 yards. Oh, ref, that's not straight. And it's knocked on. Come on! One block. We have to block the kick.
Ah, yeah, the scrum half Shane kicked the one out, it's that. He's
nice.
He's a left
nice step out of Hansen there. Murray is on, I see. Not going to speed things up when you're chasing a game,
no, but We just never got going at all the
No,
whole game,
their
did we?
attacking
Look,
shape just hasn't been right.
we probably weren't allowed to. Like, we have to give you.
Oh, 100%.
you know.
But when you knock on the ball every third phase, like, you're
Yeah, no, it
wasting
doesn't
time
help. Yeah, we were getting an awful lot of the basics wrong. And then you've got a ref who's a bit of a plonker.
Oh, lovely offload from Van der Fleer. Go on, Hansen.
it's
lovely
okay,
kick.
it's okay.
Lovely kick.
For anyone watching out there, what was your opinion of the referee?
Are we just being biased?
Do you not think he's been a bit kind of finicky over certain decisions? But
Fair play to him that they all hit the like button anyway.
yeah, appreciate the likes, everyone. Keep them coming.
Jesus Christ almighty. Huh? Are we bursting our arse here, Cliff?
Listen,
Bursting our arse.
do you think I want to be sitting here watching rugby, like
Drinking if you can.
drinking a few cans on a Friday night watching the
Well,
All Blacks versus
with your
Ireland?
mate.
There's fucking loads I could be doing.
Yeah. Again, I don't think that's straight. That's
No.
right down the New
there's-
Zealand line. Like, it's not down the middle.
Look, herring threw one there 20 minutes ago and it was straight out over the Irish lads and the ref let it go. Most lineouts you see are rarely straight.
Bollocks, it has to be down the middle. Like, it's
But
not
you're
that it's not straight. It's on there. He's literally throwing it down their side of the fucking line.
I can guarantee you 90% of lineouts don't come out straight. The ones that are
Oh,
absolute,
no, with an absolute fucking rocket there. Buckles your man as he runs into him.
another
backwards.
hand in there.
But at least it went backwards.
We've been reasonably
Slow down the ball
piss
again,
poor
though,
at the
now.
breakdown
Piss
as well,
poor,
haven't
yeah.
we?
Yeah. Frawley, you can't kick away possession.
Knock on.
I don't think you can kick away that there.
No. If there was a fucking acre of space.
Oh, yeah, it's different, yeah. 250-50.
Frawley's got a stink of desperation off him after the howler, I'd say. No, look, it nearly worked out.
Nearly worked, but nearly never fucking boiled the kettle slave, like, you know.
Nice. So are you going to give man of the match to then? Looks like RT or TNT are about to give it to Sevilla the way they keep showing him.
Sevilla, Will Jordan be my top two from New Zealand.
Sevilla loves playing Ireland.
The hooker played very well as well.
I don't think there's any discussion as to which number 8 won the battle
No.
today.
Again, he
Yeah,
fucking
yeah.
schooled him in the quarterfinal of the World Cup,
Yeah,
and he has
yeah.
schooled him again today.
Yeah. Is Doris Long
is-
gone?
No, Doris is still there.
Jesus.
You haven't seen him in the last 20 minutes, like.
No. Fairness to
There,
Beelum, he's done
literally if you listen to any rugby pod for the whole season so far, they've been talking about how he's the best number 8 in the world, how he's the potential
yeah,
Lions.
but these
that
are
he
what?
should be the Lions captain, like absolute
Yeah,
certainty
yeah, yeah.
he should
But
be Lions captain.
these are
sure.
Irish podcasts,
Irish podcasts,
and pro
and Leinster podcasts.
yeah. Now, obviously, you want to see.
I think he's a great player, but he's had 2 chances to go against the other top number 8 in the world, and he's been baiting them both of them.
Convincingly.
If there's a fucking fight, you'd stop it.
I do think the fixture schedule is harsh.
It is.
Like, it's very hard to come
And look, there
into-
still isn't, alright, there's 10 points between them at the moment, but there isn't actually much between the teams.
When you
on
consider-
another day, Ireland could win this game. That's just the type of rivalry this is now.
When did we play South Africa? Was it July?
Yeah,
So that's it. Like, they haven't come together
Yeah,
since
yeah.
July. Very hard to come together and take on a team.
it
who-
is, and Munster are gone bad, and Ulster aren't gone great, and you know, those
Yeah,
things
yeah, yeah.
matter.
And the All Blacks are battle hardened. Probably the only call he's given our way.
There's a 50-50 though, so.
We're very static in the whole game. We've been static. There's no one.
But there's no one attacking the ball
No,
at pace.
there's no one running onto a ball. Absolutely nothing.
And
Oh,
anytime
look
they
at
run
that
it-
for a pass from Frawley.
Again, desperate stuff.
Frawley's rating is going to be an interesting one, shit.
Oh, yeah, I could rate him anyway. At the moment, he's about 3 out of 10. And you get 2 for just starting.
Yeah. For getting the jersey on, yeah. Oh, Jesus.
Kick it away. You can't kick it away. There's a minute left, you're 10 points down, you're kicking the fucking ball away.
79th minute and he boots one down the field. Grober kick.
Oh, look, we probably made 50 yards in the kick, but even still, like.
Easy, Paul. Easy. No need, no. Look, I suppose his goal kicking was fine. I would have probably given Surveyor ahead of him.
I didn't think he had that much influence on the game. His goal kicking was very good.
Yeah,
but
other than that, I saw fuck all.
no, I thought Will Jordan was better, to be honest.
Yeah, true, and scored a nice try. And did well under the high ball in fairness to Will Jordan.
The jumpers never even got off the ground. You can't blame that in the thrower, anyway. We'll just go back to you there, lads.
Ireland haven't been at the races.
No, they totally deserved win
from the start. Like we had a bit of false hope, maybe the first 5-7 minutes of the second half.
But again, I come back to the neck roll, Clive.
And Mackenzie puts them out of their misery.
After scoring a try where you bully them over the line, you're down 7-8 metres from the New Zealand line, you're pounding away, you give away a stupid penalty. That's the game right there. That is the game. That is the fucking turning point. From there on, New Zealand never look back. And you can't give them fuckers a second chance.
Not. A piece of piss for All Blacks.
Yeah, that's our home record gone. Haven't been beaten at home in 3.5 years.
Sure.
I think it's the longest.
But I think,
it's the longest record in World Rugby for a team unbeaten at home.
Yeah, other than the All Blacks in Dunedin, is it, or something?
Well, they've been beaten at home by Ireland in 22, so Ireland had the longest streak in the world going.
But I do think the schedule really went against Ireland in the November series. I mean, it's kind of
outrageous. The schedule is the schedule. You have to go out and perform. But I don't give a shit.
But I didn't. Tell me this: is it just because
we didn't complain about the schedule when we beat them in Soldier Field, or we beat them 3 years later in Dublin, like? And we played them first up both times, like. So,
I suppose, yeah. But I was just thinking, is it because of the club setup they couldn't do an international friendly leading into this?
Yeah, sure. It's the window, you see, for the clubs.
Yeah, okay.
So you can't just fucking...
Oh, no, geez. New Zealand absolutely 100% deserved it. For anybody watching, would you please leave a like and subscribe if you haven't done so already? New Zealand absolutely cruised, to be honest.
Match live?
I give it to Sevilla or Will Jordan. I'd agree with you, the two of them. No, to be honest, there was a good. To be honest, to the All Blacks, there was a bunch of them who really turned up. So, best Irish player, I would have said Park.
Yeah, Park.
Van der Fleer first half, Jamison Park for his body of work. Like even Bundy Aki was very quiet.
Yeah,
do you know.
Yeah,
awful knock-on, bunch of knock-ons and basic handling errors from a lot of lads.
Up to be selected the next day, wouldn't you? You'd be disappointed if you didn't get a look back in, like.
Well, like the other thing is, like, you know, we can stand here and talk about handling errors, and I know I'm going on about schedules too.
Am I giving us a thumbs up in the comments, Paul? Hit that like button.
Hit the like button,
Hit
folks.
the like button. That's the one we want to see fly up now before you all clear off into the sunset.
But
it's amazing what we can do without the fucking deadweight, Clive, isn't it?
True enough, yeah. Flannery sure bringing us down. Benny sure harping on about his fucking ailments. Who wants to hear it, like?
It's fucking.
But
it might be the future, Clive. This might be the future.
I was just going to say, right? I know I'm contradicting myself here, saying about the schedule and whatnot. But like these boys are all playing club rugby every week. There's no excuse for handling errors and fucking basic errors.
No, and there was at least 2 absolutely brutal lineouts that I can remember. There was about 10 handling errors. Do you know, there was 3 or 4 absolute dreadful passes.
Yeah.
Where the catcher had no chance. And then the neck roll.
Like today,
you add all that together.
That man was quite enough. He'd 1 or 2 half chances. Nothing. I'm just going to pop to the bathroom.
No, sure, we'll finish it up anyway. Clive is leaving banding me again. We're back here next Friday night for the Taylor and Tyson fight. For the Serrano and
just clean it up.
Katie Taylor fight. So it'll be
really looking forward
probably on air around. It'll be late, lads. It'll be 1 o'clock in the morning. We may do Ireland and Argentina at 8 o'clock Friday night as well. We'll see how things are going. If
it's a possibility, yeah.
If we have time, we will.
I wouldn't mind doing the Ireland Argentina game, but now, to be honest with you, I haven't watched tonight. I wouldn't be expecting a massive amount
Yeah.
either, because Argentina aren't bad and they'll be forgotten.
Yeah, no, likewise.
So
And
it could be
they're
a chance for
wounded
Argentina.
Ireland.
Yeah,
And
it could be a
like
chance for a good
They've beaten
scalp.
South Africa, the All Blacks, and
Yeah,
Australia over the last 2 years. They're not a bad side.
They're quality, yeah.
They're not consistent, but they're not a bad side.
Yeah.
To everyone who commented, watched, liked, subscribed, thank you very much. And if you haven't, give us an old thumbs up. If you haven't subscribed, hit that subscribe button.
And please hit the like.
And,
Makes a huge difference.
You'll catch us on social media, on Instagram and TikTok as well, if you search Great Mate Sports. And any updates on the future shows will be there. But we're definitely here for the fight next Friday night.
Yeah. We'll talk to you then.
Thanks very much.
Thanks a million, folks.
Well done, New Zealand.
We'll talk to you soon.